But yeah, all right, let's get it. So what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Connected Up Podcast, episode 19. Man, we here. We're almost at 20. So close, bro. Fucking pumped, dog. But yeah, we got a crazy episode for you guys today. If you guys have been tuning in, you guys know we started getting a little low on snacks, so we got a little bit of a re-up with our sponsor at Super Vendors. So if you guys don't know, we munch out every single week on exotic snacks and drinks with Super Vendors. Today we're going to grab some snacks, we're going to get into it, but we also got another sponsor, a liquor sponsor, Canadian Vodka, Medusa Vodka. As you guys can see right over here, we got the Risto White Rum, we also have the Blue Monk, we've got the Dark Rum as well. Bunch of new liquors and spirits. We got some guests today. They're gonna help us out. Let's start off first. We got my man Jason Banks in the house. What up, Jason?
Greetings.
What's up, brother? How are you?
It's been a while since I seen you, brother. But
of course.
I had to come through and see you.
That's it.
I don't grant too many people interviews, but
right?
You know what I'm saying, me and you got history, so
that's it. And we're gonna get into that in a second, the history, because the history's deep and that people don't know. But before we get into that and we get into the box here, introduce the homies you brought today.
Came through with one of the newest members, New Villain. He's one of the newest artists on the label right now.
Okay.
I came through with King Bandolero. He's a artist / producer. He's new to the label too. And these are the guys that are going to be taking us into 2022.
Sick. So before we get into that, nice to meet you boys. First of all, you already know what it is. Okay. Before we get into this, I need your guys' help, all you guys, a little bit, because like I said, we got sponsors, we got people to please here, man. It's not just the people out here. It's not just me. We got people to please. So today we're gonna get into the snacks first. We're gonna get to the snacks first. So the exotic box, I got the mystery box dropped off. Let me get it for the boys. All right. So, as you guys know, on the Connected Up Podcast, we always get a mystery box from our sponsors at Super Vendors. We got a crazy box here, but we got a lot of us. We're not going to open the whole mystery box yet. The mystery box unpacking is going to be on the next podcast. However, we are going to get into the snacks. I know the boys, we kind of already talked a little bit off cam about what they want and what we're going to grab at, because I kind of took a little peek. So, first thing that we're gonna crack into is gonna be the wrap snacks, wavy. We got the Lil Boozies, Louisiana heat for the boys. Take a look at that, boys. Take a look at that.
Let's go. Boozy, boo.
Right?
Boozy. All right.
So that's we're gonna spark that off on that side. You know, you guys got that. Those are shareable too. You know. So over here.
We get to the.
Oh snap! What do you think about that right there?
Yo, these look good, bro.
We got the Mars Bars cookies, yo. I've never even seen those before.
I've never seen this in my life. Mars Bars cookies.
I don't even mess with Mars, but
I hear you.
I
mean,
you see them joints?
I think that I know I got to try that.
Okay.
Yo, holy shit.
All right, now keeping it moving here. We got a couple of drinks for the boys and girls. We got the Busta Banana. A carbonated beverage. You guys mess with banana over there? On that side of the table?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're going to hand that over there. We're going to hand that over there. And then we got old time blue soda over here on this side of the table. This one's over here. But you guys can still pour up because we got glasses today. So feel free, guys. I want you guys to try them all out. Check them out. Get your exotic snacks in you. You guys can see what the rest of the box is going to contain. We're going to let you guys know about these snacks and what we feel just now. Those are fire?
Your shit tastes good.
Dog, I'm telling you, these guys never let me down.
Mars Bar cookie. Shit tastes slamming.
It's a win-win.
It's a fucking cookie
all
with
right,
the Mars Bar in the middle.
So, now, since we got the new sponsor here, we got Canadian Vodka. I'm going to spark it off with Canadian Vodka because this is like the mother company. This is like the big brand. This is their big... I know a lot of people that are out there watching. You guys might have already heard of Canadian Vodka. You might have already tasted it. It's been in the LCBO for a while. It's been around for a while now. Thankfully, they sponsored us. They want to help get the name out there. We want to see you guys sipping bottles. So if you guys do grab yourself some Canadian vodka, take a picture, tag us on connected.tv so we can see that. And when you do that, you'll be entered in to win a sweater and maybe something extra. Can't really do contests for liquor, but maybe there'll be something extra in the bag for you. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I'm gonna pour myself some of this. You guys drink liquor first of all?
Yeah.
You guys are down for liquor?
Of course.
Alright, cause honestly, I really wanted to try to maybe like fucking try each one of them, like just for the first episode, so then at least like you guys are down for that?
Let's do it.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. Is that cool?
Bless.
You're good? You're driving. Yeah.
I'm a smoker, not a drinker.
We got to drink responsibly on the podcast though, real talk. But yo, let's cheers it out one time. Let's try this out. Canadian vodka. Cheers to Canadian vodka.
Bless.
You know, shout out to you guys for the sponsorship. We really appreciate it.
Cheers to the boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for Aquafina to give me a contract.
Yeah, we're waiting for that check, Aquafina.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's all I drink. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hook me up, I'll start promoting it.
That's pretty nice though, right? It's pretty smooth, bro. Like real shit.
I like
it.
Actually, yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a little.
Like, you know when you drink, have you ever drank Absolute vodka?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Bro,
what I
it
drink.
fucks me up. I hate it. Like the aftertaste, it just sticks with you
No,
It's an
forever.
acquired
This
taste.
has
It is.
a-
It
This
is.
one sits nice.
Was it because of the
Dope.
boozy chips though?
Maybe. Yo, I didn't have a boozy chip first.
That's what the
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah,
It's because of the
yeah,
flavor.
This guy's like, yo, the liquor's spicy.
No.
Gave you the flavor.
It
No,
gives
but
a
it's,
kick.
no, it gave a. It's,
But it kind of brings out the flavor too.
Yeah, that's not bad,
Right?
man.
All right. So let's get into it. Enough of the politics, guys. Enough of the politics, okay? You know, we gotta appease the people, though, right? So
get
shout out
to
to
it.
super vendors. Shout out to Canadian Vodka. Shout out to Medusa Vodka, Blue Monk, Risto White Rum, and the Dark Rum. You guys
Try
already
them
know
all.
what it is.
Try
We're gonna
them
get
all.
into it though. So, as we talked about at the beginning here, we talked about how me and Banks got some history, right? Like I know Banks brought you guys here. You know what I mean? We never met each other before. This is our first time talking and everything like that, which is dope, you know. The thing is like if Banks hits me up and is like, "Yo, I got some motherfuckers I got to bring on the podcast," I don't really have a choice because we got history, right? So I'm gonna dive into the history bit for you guys, for the people watching at home a little bit, right? So sparks off, right? Me and this guy link up through Maddie Styles,
Yep.
right? And so it sparks off like, yo, I got something, because I put out a post. I was working with Riff Raff at the time, and I put out a post. Anybody in the city, want to work with, bigger artists, and we got a video feature, lined up, right? I get a link from Maddie. Yo, I got one of my homies. Actually, he's like my brother, and I really want you to meet him. He's really serious. He wants to do the feature, right? So I'm like, first of all, I've been in a lot of these situations in the past, and all of a sudden I'm driving all the way up to Toronto from my bumfuck Idaho spot, go all the way out there for someone just to bullshit me and kick my tires and just waste my time. You know what I mean? So I went out there just because Maddie's never done me wrong, so I know Maddie's dead serious. So I was like, yo, if Maddie's saying it's 100, like it's 100. So went out there, met up with them. 100, everything was 100. Homie handed me cash right then and there, or it might have been later, whatever it was, but the money was right away. Like everything was on point. He was like, I was serious about it. He made it happen. I lived up on he lived up on his end. Everybody came through. All of a sudden the next day we're in a studio, Riff Raff, recording like more of a organic vibe than a like some of these other features you might have heard in the, oh yeah, you spent all this bread, but you didn't get to chill with the artist. You didn't get to actually interact and chill. So everything was just super real and organic, like the whole experience. Like Riff Raff came and it was like boom, boom, boom.
Shit.
Yeah, tell super vendors, their shit's fella. So it's like boom, it's like boom, boom, and then all of a sudden it was like, Riff Raff's there. We're all chilling. Like these guys were in there. It was a good vibe. I think Ranko was there. Smoke Shop Studios.
Yep.
We were at Smoke Shop
Big
Studios.
up Smoke Shop.
Big up
Rango.
Smoke Shop. Big
Big up
up
Smokey.
Ranko. All these guys, right?
Yep.
And that was actually the first time I met Ranko.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
and,
yep,
and
yep.
since then, me and him have had good conversations and stuff, and he's on a positive vibe, right?
Yes,
And
he
all
is.
that.
He's doing really big things.
And then, so just to kind of fast forward a bit, so linked up with the Riff Raff stuff, we did the video, did the song, everything was super on point. From there, we shot a few more videos, and we did a few other things and stuff like that. But the big thing I wanted to bring up, and I thought it was hilarious, and I'm sure these guys may not have heard it, is, so we're shooting a video one time, okay? We're near Rexdale. We're in a laundromat. Is that near Rexdale?
Which laundromat was
The
that?
laundry washing machine.
Oh, the
Oh,
washing
my
machine.
God, in the washing machine.
I wasn't there at that video shoot.
You didn't come.
No.
Okay, so hear me out. So this is even worse then. This guy didn't even
But I
show up.
did hear
So-
the story.
So you ready
I
for
was
this?
supposed to show up.
So, okay.
I did show up, but I left within 5 minutes.
Yo.
And I did hear the story what happened.
So,
And
yo.
no, I did not set nobody up. Okay? I did not set nobody up.
I don't know if I did something wrong on the last edit.
I did not
like,
set
I don't
nobody
know.
up.
Maybe the
Okay?
treatment. He didn't
I
like the
heard
treatment.
What happened?
So no, I'm just playing. But it's just coincidence, crazy thing, wrong place, wrong time scenario. He set up the shoot with me and a couple
Yes,
of the homies
I did.
and
I
stuff
set
like
it
that.
up. I set up the
Boom.
video shoot. Not what
No,
happened.
not what's about to happen next. So, anyways, we get to the shoot. We're filming. Boom, boom, boom. There's like a washing machine scene. We got all this fake money, right?
Bag. We
Bag.
rented like they think we rented like $10,000 or $100,000 worth of like fake money, for
Prop
the
money
video.
for
Prop
the
money
video.
for a
So we're throwing it in the washing machine. Boom, it's going around, running around. I'm filming. Da 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 da. All of a sudden, buddy runs in the fucking inside the laundromat.
I run up on.
Yeah, like literally run up on. Like, buddy's got his burner out. Like he's ready to fucking blam someone. Puts it back in, like because he realizes yo, the person I'm looking for is not here. We thought he was trying to rob us from our fake money at first, and then yo, it's so weird. I wish
The
you were
man
there.
came running in there looking for somebody. He thought one of his enemies were in there.
Yeah.
He came in with his thing ready to let it loose.
Let it go, ready,
During
like
the video
literally,
shoot.
like ready, like to let it go. And and I'm standing there, and like it's so weird how casual everyone that was on set was. Like this guy came in, like ready to bust someone's skull, and we're all just like,
I mean, when
y'all
you're
see
from
that?
Toronto,
Y'all
you're
see that?
used to this.
no,
It's
true.
another day in the office.
Yes, it's a regular thing in this
But
city.
I
you know?
think it's also though too when you're not like those people that are fucking with people and you don't really have enemies
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
what are you really scared of then? Like,
they knew
someone running in, like
everybody knew he was looking for the wrong person.
right. And another side,
Accidents happen too.
another side of
Yeah.
that story is the guy ended up boogieing out and like running out, jumping in a car, like it was like a high speed, like it was like something out of a movie. And the next day we wake up and somebody ended up getting blammed in their chest, sitting in the parking lot right around the corner from there. So it definitely was that
area
guy.
was definitely a hot zone, though.
100%, bro, 100%. But I wanted to bring that up just to kind of be like, you know, like all that shit. But after that, you know, we were still working together. We did a whole bunch of other videos. And everything's
definitely.
always been 100 with Banks. You know, he's always brought me
Definitely.
some solid artists with like amazing music. And you know, and I know that that's what he's about, is working with artists that have really good music and underground street music, real music, not that fucking popcorn
shit.
fluffy shit. You know what I mean? He wants that real shit, raw shit, and that's what I like to work with. I'm an old head hip hop. I'm a white guy, but I mean I grew up
No,
just
we all
on
grew
nothing
up
but
on
old hip
hip-hop.
hop,
Yeah,
right?
grew up on hip-hop.
So nowadays when I hear the new wave shit, I don't really fuck with it. Like I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? So I'm like with him. So that's why when he's bringing me the artists like you guys and like the past artists he's brought me, it's like I know the guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to music.
Definitely.
But moving on from that, so I want to know a little bit about you guys. Like, how first of all, actually from your side, how did these guys come into play?
Okay, well, as you know, we were doing things with Falcon Outlaw. You know, he's been a big part of the label for a while.
Big shout out to Falcon Outlaw.
Word up.
One of my
He's
favorite artists in the city, though.
One
Real
of the
shit.
one of the
Low key, like
very low
Not
key,
like he's like
you know what I'm saying?
everywhere, plastered everywhere. He's not like the favorite, the popular choice per
But
se.
he's,
but he's
definitely
one of
a
the
underground.
best. Holy
Yes,
shit, bro.
Yes.
So yeah, you're working with him, and then
He brought me these guys here. You know what I'm saying? He had a crew on the side from his town that he's been working with for a long time. You know, the fellas that he grew up with. You know, a lot of them are into things that, you know from the other side of life. And he wanted to make sure that his fellow friends could come along for this journey. You know what I'm saying? So he did his thing. He made his name. He helped the label gain some steam. And this is where we're looking to go for the next quarter. You know what I mean? It's time to bring the family, you know?
dope. So you guys kind of have a relationship with Falcon Outlaw.
We're not music friends. You know what I'm saying? Like we were all doing. I wouldn't. Well, Outlaw was doing his thing with music. That's my brother. He was doing his thing with the music, and we're doing. I was doing. I wasn't even really doing. I was learning shit as like the production. So I was learning, and in that process, I was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm ready to go. He hit me up, did a thing. Then I used my ear and remembered to say, yo, I gotta hit up my other dog, which is Villain. And like I said, I'll leave that to you.
So from there, yeah, like Bandolero say, he reached for me. We actually have a project together. It's
Right.
gonna come out. It's heavy.
Like two of them.
Yeah, and it's coming definitely two, yeah. And from there, he brought me to Falcon. Falcon said it's a goal. Brought me to Banks, and we're here in front of you today.
There it is. That's how it goes, right?
Oh, I just want to make one little thing clear.
Yeah.
Like, I'm changing my name from now. It's gonna be King Bondo because a lot of people cannot pronounce the Bandolero. I did not even know that.
So Bandolero could also be like an alias, though, right?
It's still King Bandolero, but
Okay.
for everybody else to say, just say King Bondo. 'Cause
A lot easier.
yeah, a lot of reviews they were when they say Outlaw's name perfectly, and then my name is like King Bondo, and they keep it going.
Yeah, they be spelling my name wrong too.
So King Bondo, simple as that.
Sometimes though there's some truth to that on that end. It's especially because you're an underground artist. But if you were Lil Nas X Like,
they would never
like,
spell your
like
name
no.
wrong.
First of all, Lil Nas X has got to be one of the worst names. Like the guy like took like 5 different MCs names. Well, obviously only 3, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of there's a lot of names out there though. Like I find that people are being more unique with their artist names, stage names,
yeah,
because
the
it's like you
names
almost
are
need that now to stand out. You
Name's
can't
gonna
just
stay the
be.
same, 'cause
Yeah.
when you
There's so
type
many-
that in, you're finding me. You know, so King Bondo.
Facts. So what's with the masks? I mean, obviously I gotta ask, right? Like, come on.
What? I like that. We just want to clear the air with that too. Like, we don't want because we don't want no conversations of anybody saying like, "Yo, why these guys hiding up their face?" It's far from that. You know what I'm saying? It's more like we just want you to listen to what we're doing.
Focus on the
We don't
music.
want you looking at us, and on top of that, we have like. I can speak for my brothers here. We have like real big responsibilities in life. You know what I'm saying? And this is this is more like we enjoy what we're doing, so we have fun what we're doing. It's authentic.
Right.
You know, when you listen to us, it's not like something we heard from somebody. It's what we do.
It's
Right.
who we are.
It's exactly who we are, and we wear these because we just want you to look at the music. We don't like
Yeah.
I do it myself. You know, I hear a guy and then I look at him like, this guy's a fucking nerd. And then
Thank you.
I don't like his shit. You know, but if I
It
just
makes
heard
you
him,
focus in
it
on
makes you
just the
tune
music.
into what we're doing.
I like that.
If you really want to know what I look like, you'll find out what I look like. We've been out there, so we're out there.
Right.
Plus people we know that are still in tune to the streets, and we're doing this, and you know, so
It kind of works anyways with the times we're in, because COVID and everything. Everyone's always got to wear masks anyways. So why not? You know what I mean? You gotta roll with the
perfect for
punches.
us.
Use it for marketing. Use it for branding. I like it for other reasons besides the personal reasons, right? But the personal reasons make a lot of sense. And the reason why I fuck with it too is because this is something we've talked about in other podcasts too. Is like certain artists that came out and didn't necessarily show their face first, like on their cover, or didn't necessarily come out with a music video or whatever, right? But they still end up blowing up, or they still end up getting big, right? Like for instance, like obviously I'm sure you guys are aware of Rumor, right? Like RMR or whatever he goes by, and he just wears the mask, or no?
no.
You guys never heard of Rumor?
No.
Yo, dog, we're gonna.
I've been in the dungeon.
This is what we're gonna do.
I've been in
When
the
we get into the
dungeon.
song reviews later, I'm gonna pop out on a Rumor
How
one
old is
for
he?
you. I don't know exactly his age.
Young, old,
I'd
bro.
say he's mid-age, bro. Like he's like 30s. I'd say like early 30s.
You
or
know,
like
I'm
young
not gonna lie. I
or
fuck
late
with the young.
20s.
I fuck with that
But
music. I fuck
fuck
with
but
the
this
young
this is what I
generation.
wanted to mention about him though is that he came through and he's only wears a mask. He doesn't reveal
Okay.
his face because
Okay.
like similar reasons. It could be because of the shits like on the street. It could be because of this. But I really do truly believe it's that he wants people to buy into his music before the
Seeing the
image
face.
per
Yeah,
se.
okay.
Like buy my music, like me for my music. Like
That makes sense.
I mean, as an artist, right? Like,
yeah,
I mean,
it makes sense.
Like, fuck if you think I'm pretty.
People pay attention
You know
to
what
the
I mean?
wrong
If you think I'm
things.
sexy,
You know what?
motherfucker, fuck that.
Yo, so many, even with a lot of, even with the females that hit the DMs up and shit, they're dying to know what the hell I look like.
Facts.
They'll catch a voice note and be like, "Oh my god, this guy's voice.
Right.
What the fuck he look
That's
like?"
dope, though. That's smart. I like that, though. I think
It
that's a good
kills
strategy.
them. Kills them, and they don't even know that we be walking right beside you.
So,
You
like,
know?
so do I get the reveal today? Do we get? No, I'm just
No,
kidding. It's a little too early in the career for that. I think. No, but do you think maybe one day
that.
you could set yourself up to do that? Like once people buy into the music and they're completely sold on you and without the face and
I
stuff.
don't know.
I
It's
don't
me.
know.
It's a part of
You
me.
feel like that is you.
I don't think
Disclose the
they'll
roses
ever
is me.
expose
Never.
themselves.
It's like a superhero or a super
Yeah.
villain. It's like that's Batman. That's his cape and cowl. That's his shit. You
Right.
know what I mean? He don't leave the house. When he's Bruce Wayne, he's Bruce Wayne, and when he's
Yeah,
Batman,
that's
he's
what we
Batman.
wanted to
You know
clear
what I
the
mean?
air.
I like that.
When we say no face, it's not like no face to beyond no
Gangster
no,
shit, per
no,
se.
we run the street, but no, it's not that. It's not that. We rather link with you.
Right.
We rather network and see what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
See what can we do.
True.
You get nowhere with the.
I also feel like a big thing too is now you guys have the ability to say certain things that other people can't say because your identity is kind of
I've been saying the same shit.
You could look at it that way, but
I wasn't
like
really.
you said,
I wasn't
Yeah.
really.
just like you
the-
said, we've been saying the
same shit,
the
whether
same
the face
shit.
is there or
yeah,
not.
Yeah.
And
People
so
the
what
people
area
that
you
know.
what area are you guys from?
I'm in
West
we're in
End.
the West End.
Just
Dark
so-
side.
Okay,
in the
sick.
West
And you
End.
guys have been there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, my
Maybe
my
not
family's from East End, so.
And so what artists other than like your like initial camp, right? Like what other artists are you guys kind of listening for or watching out for? Like I know a lot of artists are really to themselves and their camps, but have you guys heard anybody from Toronto or like GTA
When it comes for Toronto, who do I check for?
other than the camp? There's got to be someone.
Shay. Juco, Shay's fan.
Danielson,
Okay.
Lord Juco,
That's the camp, though.
Soze. Nah, them boys. That's
Okay, yeah.
they're
Extended camp.
the outer family.
Yeah,
that counts.
I
That
would
counts,
shout out
though.
Ace and Eastwood.
Yeah, Ace and
You know what I mean? Like Regime Wiz, he's an amazing producer. Finn, DJ Finn,
Yeah, yo, that
Gold
guy's sick.
Era. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Slang and
yeah.
Slang Hughes and Sibs Rock.
Peace.
Them boys. There's a lot of guys right now in underground and outside of our lane that are doing good, big things.
What I know is through them. So
Right.
I'm in the dungeon. You know?
And it's funny because linking up with
The
Banks,
dungeon.
right? Like he kind of tapped me back into certain people, like even Asun. Like I hadn't I knew Asun from before, right? And then
Asun's
I hadn't.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He stopped rapping I think for a while, right? Did he not?
I don't even.
I don't know if he
I
stopped rapping, but he stopped
Nah, he's
pushing.
been going hard for
Has
a
he?
minute. Yeah, he's been
Okay.
doing his thing.
Well, I like especially for the last like I would say 6 years, or 5 or so 6 years. I've been seeing his name a lot
Yes,
more, right?
yes, definitely.
And then like before that, like I didn't really see his name as much before that. That could have been just a me thing, maybe. But before that, like years ago, back when I had my studio and all this kind of stuff, like Asun was tearing up the underground. He was he still is one of the best rappers in Toronto.
Shout out
he
to
is.
son.
He is.
Like honestly,
Peace,
like
say so.
I don't know who else can like bar for bar like album track kind of thing. Like
I mean,
it's
there's a
tough.
lot of them right
There's
now.
a lot of people, but I'm saying
of them.
Asun, yo,
If they put each other in the room,
he's got that right touch though.
He does.
He's got the Midas
He's
touch.
a beast.
He got
He's
the
a
Midas
beast.
touch,
He's
and
an
the
animal.
beard's always fresh. I don't know how he does it, but anyway, shout out to Asun. Shout out to Danielson too, another artist that is one of my favorite artists from the
He is.
GTA. And
If it wasn't for Danielson, I wouldn't know a lot of these rapper guys.
Right.
If it
Danielson
wasn't
is
for
like
him.
my like a little
I wouldn't
brother.
know.
I love the
I
way he
wouldn't know
raps,
none
man.
of those guys.
Love the way he puts it together. I love that he fishes too. I think it's just cool. Like it's just good to like have like don't just
He has his hobbies.
No, real shit though. Yeah, it's good.
He has
though,
his
like,
hobbies
yeah,
besides this
bro.
music
Fuck,
shit.
You
He has
have
his
to,
hobbies.
man, and I love that.
It's a
I
life.
think it's so dope, man. You know what I mean?
For sure,
But that's
for
cool.
sure,
So
for
so you
sure.
guys aren't necessarily checking for anyone else other than the immediate camp. What about you guys? Like,
We're focused, I think.
Yeah.
To put it that way,
That
not
makes
biased,
sense.
just
No,
focused.
that makes sense.
Like when we're out there with everybody else, then we can listen and say, hey, you know, we listen to pretty much people who we work with. We work with a lot of people too.
right.
You know.
See, I'm not so familiar with your guys' music yet. Banks just put me on to you guys literally as of
timing.
today.
Everything's gonna be
You know,
timing.
or not today, like the last
Like
week.
recently.
Yeah, the last
Everything's
week or so,
Everything
right?
is timing.
I'm very excited to dive
Timing.
in because you guys seem like real cool people, like you know what I mean, humble people and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I already know that the music's. I like
Sure.
like straight up between us. I haven't heard one song yet. So today on the podcast we're gonna hear a song. You guys have something out, right?
But he got the video.
Yeah.
He got the video.
Okay.
They both
Of
got
course.
music.
So that's what we're gonna get into, right? Like we didn't talk about that yet. Like off camera, we didn't talk
Word.
about. That's what we're getting into
Word.
today. You know what I mean? Because
Word.
like honestly, at the end of the day, I really respect and appreciate this man's judgment and opinion on an artist, right? So if you guys are out there and you guys are watching and paying attention, make sure you guys are following Banks. Make sure you guys what are the Falcon Outlaw, like, or no, sorry, what's the Falcon
High Heat
Crest?
Records.
High Heat Records.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, thank you. So make sure you guys are following High Heat Records on IG. Check it on the Facebook page as well. But make sure you guys are following along because not only is he posting his camp stuff, he's always supporting and sharing the other people's stuff as well. And those guys that he's sharing as well, like not only his camp, but the other people, like you just need to be tapped in. Banks is a good source of good hip hop. Like, let me just say that.
I share the
appreciate
shit too.
that.
If the shit
I
sounds-
appreciate
Real
if the
shit,
sounds
though.
good, I'll
Real
share
shit,
it
that's
I
too.
real
appreciate
shit.
it. You know what I'm saying? That's good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
If the
saying?
shit
So,
sound good,
you're
I'll
good
share
people
it
too.
too.
That's why I come see you because I don't
Simple,
grant
you
people
know?
interviews, bro.
For
So
sure.
that's why I came to come see you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're good people. You know what I'm saying?
What did you guys think of the rum? No, I appreciate
The
that.
rum
Real
was
shit.
the rum was nice.
Did you tried the Rissa
A1.
rum, right? Yeah.
A1.
Yeah, them
you-
boys drink, man. Let them boys get into
yeah,
it.
we're gonna
man.
get into that right now. So the
Drink.
Canadian vodka. What did you guys think?
That was smoother.
Smoother.
Way
Smoother? I
Way
like the rum. I
smoother.
like
You
the
like this one better? Me too,
But-
for some
but
reason. I
I had
swear
the
to God,
boozy
this was
chips, though.
very smooth though.
I had
It
the
was
boozy
smooth.
chips though.
That's we came.
Oh,
Okay,
you
hold
kept
on.
eating chips
Hey,
after
hey,
that?
hey, hold on,
No,
hold on.
no.
We need a review for you. A re-review.
Yeah, yeah.
We need a
Word
re-review.
up.
We ain't going too crazy today because we got a lot to drink. So But yeah,
I
yo,
feel good,
but
too.
bro, I agree with you. Like this, although it's very smooth, like yo, better than Absolute vodka and shit and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But this one, it felt like a higher level.
It was
Yeah, it was thicker.
yeah.
Thicker, yes, but it felt like it was like more of like a higher end.
I like
shot.
the bottle
It
for that
was.
being
It
a
was
rum
more,
because you don't
rum.
normally see rum
rum
in a
was nice.
bottle.
I
like
thought it was
that.
a wine bottle when I.
That's
first
what I'm
seen
saying.
it.
You
Yeah.
don't normally
Rum was
see
nice.
rum in a bottle.
Let's
This
do the
one,
Medusa.
this one right here, though, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, guys, right now, if you guys are watching the podcast, go cop a Medusa vodka bottle. Like,
That's
you
a
have
beautiful
to do
logo
that.
Yeah,
too.
the logo. I like
The logo's
logo,
fire, but
everything.
the liquor, I've tried it myself. I'm gonna let you guys try it. You guys be the
Okay,
judge.
We're
But
gonna drink this right now.
yeah, we're gonna drink this right now.
All right.
I know you just had a shot. I know you just had a shot. Sorry.
I'm good.
It's all good. We gotta get we turned into drink champs overnight,
Ready?
guys. You know what I mean?
Word
Like
up,
out of
that's cool.
nowhere.
See?
Okay, I thought we sipping this right now.
Yeah, I'm sipping mine right now.
Let's go one
Right now.
more.
Cheers on that one more
Cheers
time,
on
guys.
this
Yeah,
one.
we're cheering on the Medusa sponsor now. Beautiful. So
How's that?
it's hard. You have to let it sit for a second. You have to let that chill for a
It can't
second.
be a right away.
Yeah, you have to let it chill for a
Can't be a
second.
right away.
But it's smooth though. Let me get into this though. Did you guys watch the versus Ja Rule Fat Joe?
yes.
Okay.
From the, I felt like I was there.
Yo, me too. That was one of my favorite
was
verses so far, and it was unexpected. I actually didn't even hear anything about it before it came out. I seen like one tweet or something.
I
about
didn't
it.
hear nothing
It came out
about
of
it
nowhere.
until
Gus-
the
I heard
night
it.
of.
Right.
I heard about it, but didn't think it was gonna be anything big. So I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I have the versus notification on still.
I love that though. That's
Not
smart
gonna-
because that's the sickest shit
I
that's
did.
been happening in hip hop lately. I love what
Yeah.
they're doing with verses, especially like during COVID and shit, and everything's been like locked off. There's no like
Yeah.
big festivals. Blah. You're not hearing about major artists touring and blah blah blah. So it's like cool to have like that break and like have that something back, like a little bit of something. And it's all old school shit, which again, right down my lane.
Yeah.
I love the old school
Bro,
shit.
Joe.
And
Ja
yo,
Rule guy
Fat
hits,
Joe,
boy.
bro. Okay, first of all, Fat Joe was back in the day, like when I was like in like first getting into hip hop. I respected him as like he was like go
Yeah,
top
yeah,
five.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he still is the top guy. I'm not saying he's not,
Joe,
but
yeah.
as I got a little bit older, I got into some other stuff and whatever. But at first, I was like, yo, this guy, what? Like, yo, Big Pun and Fat Joe, that's a rap.
Don
Like,
Cartagena, all
oh
of that.
man, it was a rap.
No,
But then
Blaze.
now let's bring it into Ja Rule though. Yo, Ja Rule came out with the Ashanti state, the Ashanti days and everything, and even before that, after that, all that. Bro, that guy has so many hits that when I watched that versus, I was like, what the fuck?
That-
Like that guy should be a billionaire.
this
How is he
guy
not
shut his-
rich?
Yo,
50
he-
shut him down.
Hey, he
Facts.
shut.
50
He
shut
shut his
him
mic. He shut his
down.
mic off.
Feds too.
50 in the Fed shut him
Yo,
down.
Ja Rule shut his mic off for almost half of his verse, close to the full verse, and the crowd
Whole
was
crowd.
singing. And even when he continued,
He had hits.
they were still singing.
He had hits.
Fat Joe couldn't do that.
50 shut him down.
No. I
Fat Joe
agree.
can't do that.
Maybe
That
a
alone
hook.
you lose.
Maybe a hook.
That
That's it,
alone you
though.
lose, bro.
Yes, I agree.
Fat
I can't
Joe.
agree more though. Did you guys
Yeah,
seen
you
it,
lose.
or you guys heard
I
of it?
watched it.
You watched it, I watched
Ja
it.
Rule fan.
Fat
Like, I
Joe
like,
was
yo,
for
you know
the
what? This
for people like us. Ja Rule was for the ladies
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the R&B dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
but
But
also
you can't say when Ja Rule's song played, you turned it off.
I did.
I
I
did.
disrespected Ja Rule. Ja Rule's a
But
legend.
no,
I
I
think
did.
it's a
I
certain
did.
type of tunes that you heard. Cause for me, I heard the underground joints like the M is for Murder and We
Yeah, I
Murder
heard
His
those.
Baby. Like
Right.
so, them joints for me when I hear a Ja Rule, like I hold him in a different light.
right.
Especially coming up with like a Jay-Z.
He's a real dude in
DMX.
real life. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
no, facts.
He's
But
a real
remember
dude
at
in
that
real
time,
life.
there were 3 big dogs: Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule. At that time,
Right.
they were even supposed to come out with like a mega group and shit
And-
like that.
Right.
too, right. So
To me, Ja Rule sounded too much like DMX at the time.
oh, there
I
was
agree with
definitely-
At
that.
the time.
But I mean, I
When
feel
they
like
came up
that was
together.
inevitable for him
But I
because of his
wasn't-
actual
was
natural
hype man.
voice.
Yo,
Yeah, I wasn't
they
able
came
to get
together.
into
They
it.
came together.
But it sucks though because that was his natural voice.
And yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
That's
He's a
what sucked
legend.
for
It's just
him.
like for
Yeah.
me, it was like I guess I was one of them people got caught in the crossfire. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like he sounded like X. And
But it's almost like
Like
Kiss,
take one-
Kiss,
take
like
one.
Jada
yeah,
Kiss.
yeah. You know what I'm
Jada Kiss
saying?
is like
Original.
5 hypernesses away from being sounding like DMX or like.
Jada Kiss is a fucking.
But his
animal.
voice is like has
Jada's
that
a beast.
raspiness
He
to
always
it, but he
was,
spits
all
so
of them.
smooth and his cadence is so smooth that he can't get put in that category. But I bet you if he spit like those guys like rah, rah, like raw on the beat, he would sound so similar. But he just
Yeah.
found his own lane.
I give Fat
And-
Joe his flowers still because
Yeah.
he's still able to do what he can do. And
He's Joe.
he did have one
He was a
too
good
still.
shit talker too. I feel like he
You know,
out
did.
shit talked Ja
He
Rule.
He
did.
shouldn't have called them
He had
girls
shit
dusty.
talked.
He had
Them,
me
those are
fooled.
beautiful women, man. You can't be up on
But
stage
big
in
man,
front of all that
listen to
people
me.
calling them
How could
females
you win a
dusty.
battle?
He
Yeah, he apologized.
apologized.
That's part of the. That's part of the game.
respect the
Yo,
man
I'll
for
kill
that,
the
you know what I'm
conversation right now. How you gonna yo listen? How you gonna battle a man that wrote a track for you and you're gonna perform the track with him there? How you gonna do that?
Right.
How?
That's
And that was one of your biggest songs.
Right.
I don't think he should have played the big pun joint.
No, like, it was a good try.
But
you
at the
know?
same time, Ja Rule had so many featured songs, like, you know what I
They're
mean?
legends,
I know
man.
Fat Joe called about it on it a bit, but then Ja Rule came back with, oh yo, like hear my solos, right? And because Ja Rule has solos, like,
Everybody can at me
Dude.
if they want. Drake would have been a better fucking competition for Ja Rule because
Yo.
Ja Rule was Drake of the 90s.
No, you know
Straight.
what would have actually been sick? And I said this the day after, Ja Rule versus fucking 50 Cent would have been sick. 50 Cent would have beat him.
50 would have crushed him.
No, he wouldn't have
I
crushed him.
heard 50 denied it though.
He wouldn't crush him. I guarantee you he wouldn't crush him. Okay, battle for battle,
It
track
depends
for
on
track,
where they would battle.
51.
It depends on
Okay,
where.
but hear me out.
Are
Battle,
they in New
battle,
York?
like track for track. Oh, true.
Are they in New York?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter for that battle.
It would matter.
I don't think so.
It would matter.
I don't think so. Because nobody
If
fucks
it's
with
New York,
50.
50 would win.
Yeah.
But nobody
If it's New
fucks with 50 anymore, bro.
Yo, I want to know.
Yeah, like back in the day, yes, I agree with you. Not anymore. 50 doesn't have New York like that
Oh,
anymore.
so if they did it now, you think
I think it'd be more neutral.
different.
It's more neutral. Everyone's like, both these guys are washed up. Why are we even here? But we're gonna come because we like the music, and then it's like music versus music. But I hear. But my thing is this: is track versus track. Like I'm talking battle track versus battle track. 50 already won. Like we all know that. Like that's
But if they
that's
talk
a
about
dub.
hits,
Hits versus hits is different.
that's different.
Now you got to
So,
go
yo,
with the
I got a
people's-
question.
Those are people's feelings and shit.
I heard Puffy's supposed to go with Jermaine Dupri.
No, he
right?
denied. He said
But-
no. He
No,
said,
and I
fuck that.
heard
He
today.
said,
I heard
Who do
it's
you
gonna
think
happen.
would go
No.
better with Dr. Dre?
Oh, Puff.
Puff,
That's
yeah,
what I
it'd
was
be Diddy,
thinking.
yo.
Puff.
It'd be Diddy, yo.
Diddy. I think it should
Jermaine
be
Dupri
Dr.
don't.
Dre.
Dupri got
I
hits.
say Lil Wayne.
With Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
No.
Dr. Dre and Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
No, because Wayne's
Never.
not even a producer.
No,
Yeah, but he's a label owner and he put on Drake.
No,
No,
he-
that wouldn't-
he
that
couldn't
would-
play
no.
Drake.
No,
He
he
couldn't
doesn't
play
But he
Drake.
doesn't have to play Drake. He has so many songs with Drake anyways, and he's the predominant one on the
Dre-
track.
Dre is a
You
producer.
got me there.
Lollipop, he's got all these fucking random hits, like even new school age,
But he
and then
could-
go back in the old school
Dr.
days.
Dre would
Wayne
have
has-
to go against like Lil Jon or something.
Yeah,
One of
thank you.
those guys.
But that's what I'm saying, because Lil Wayne will dust them,
Thanks.
because he has
Like-
too many hits.
Let me get one
Plus
of your
the-
Mars.
Like you,
plus
yeah,
they're-
yeah.
Yo,
Jump
brother,
in. These are shareables. These are
They're
shareables.
mixtape.
Because they calling me from the next side of the room.
Yo, I've been looking at.
Yo,
them,
hold on
yo.
a second though. Let me
I've
get the
been
let me
looking
get the feedback on the Boozy Louisiana Heat. What do you
Well,
guys think?
yo,
Yo, these are nice.
Heavy.
I always saw them online,
Right.
and I was like, yo, this probably tastes like shit,
Right.
but it really does.
Really good.
They're really good.
Okay,
actually.
we've been drinking so much liquor though. We haven't
what
popped
you
into the
brother?
drinks yet. I'm good
You
on
know what?
that
Let
for
me-
now.
let me-
Thank you. But yo,
Okay, yeah, let's put it out.
I'm gonna try one out. I'm gonna try one out after. I'm gonna give my review on it. But I'm gonna actually
Yeah,
try a
I'm gonna
mixed
this-
drink
I'm gonna
right
try-
now.
I'm gonna try these.
I'm gonna try this
Yo, if
mixed
you
drink
heard
right
what the
now.
man said about me, then you understand when I said that my opinion on these is the truth. These is good.
These are fire, right? So yo,
Caramel center.
Mars bar cookies, bro.
you guys can literally go get these
Bars,
right
cookies,
now.
man.
Go to supervendors.ca. You guys can get these delivered to your front door, or if you're around the Saga area, you can go pick them up right now. But the best thing that I would recommend is, you know, watch some of the podcasts. Go check out their site. Hear some of the reviews on some of these drinks and snacks, and then go place an order to get like a nice bundle to your house. Because I'm telling you, you buy like $50-$60 worth of this stuff, and you just keep it in the cupboard, and you just have exclusive snacks all month. You know, unless you get too high. And
Don't get it for Halloween because you're gonna keep that.
that shit's
so
gone.
That
That
made no
shit's gone.
sense. It don't
So,
make
so
no sense.
those are fire. You guys are saying
These are
the rap snacks have not let us down yet.
No,
These
these
are
are
amazing,
good.
bro.
The cookies, every cookies they've ever sent us.
These are wicked.
But we're gonna get into the drink real
Yes.
quick. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this one time. Out of 5, what would you give that though?
I'll get us a 5.
Yeah, that's a 5.
I for sure
Bro,
give it a
I
5, for
I
sure.
hear that.
High 5.
I'm gonna try one.
Mars cookies.
Alright,
You know, let me try this.
Yeah, get in the cookie,
Five.
please.
I don't eat Mars bars, but I would eat that.
All right,
I'd rather the Snickers
I tell you the
over
truth,
the
I would bring that home for this.
the Boozy's Louisiana Heat
My
is
kids will
fire.
go crazy for this.
Whoa.
shit.
The flavor's there. The flavor's there. Yeah.
It's not just hot.
The last one, the flavor wasn't quite there with
Yo,
the
why
barbecue
you
chip.
eating
It was
them up,
Me?
the rap
Why you
snack, the
finishing
Notorious B.I.G. one.
I hate you, bro.
It wasn't quite there. This one that has the
Can you
full
leave
flavor. I like that.
For
I think
you?
it's Boozy's. Oh no, I'm pretty sure Rap Snacks was made by Master P. Master P owns Rap Snacks. I
Oh,
believe.
who runs that?
I believe so. Yeah.
It would be something masterpiece.
Yeah, because I've seen like
Because I-
Romeo on one of the bags. I'm like,
I
how
saw
did
the
Romeo get on
Migos.
that?
I
Oh, it's
saw the
Master
one with
P's.
the Migos.
Migos. Yeah.
Right. So
These are good though.
I'm thinking because since I
What's
got the
up, the
blue
banana
drink,
Boston?
I don't really drink gin, but I'm gonna mix the blue
Oh.
drink with the blue gin, the dry gin. Let's try it
yeah,
out.
what's
The
it?
Blue Monk dry gin. But hold on, let me get into this. So yeah, okay. So Fat Joe, Ja Rule, we already know. I would say the consensus is Ja Rule won. Overall online and shit. Like some people didn't watch it and stuff like that. But we'll get into a quick one here. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but fucking MGK and Conor McGregor.
Oh,
That was weird.
Did you guys see that shit?
Yeah. I seen the
I didn't
on the
look at it.
So
Instagram.
okay, so
post.
check this. So check this. Okay, so they're at the where were they? They were at the some
VMA
awards.
Awards.
The VMA Awards. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, get into that. Here, mix it with this if you want to.
You want us to mix it
If
with
you,
it?
if you want to,
Alright.
it's blue gin. I figure why not? Let's try it, and we'll just drink. I only
No, I'll
poured
try
like
it.
you don't have to. You don't have to mix it. Do whatever you want. It's up to you.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
B, that's
So
you know.
so anyways, they're at the
Started
VMAs.
straight.
They're at the VMAs, right? And boom, so they're walking. They're on the red carpet or something, and Conor McGregor wants to get a picture with Megan Fox. Like I don't know. That's what it
was?
came
Ain't he
over.
married? Ain't he married?
And he said he denied it or something?
Yeah. So it's like
MGK denied it.
yeah.
That's why
MGK said no.
Okay.
I don't know if Megan Fox wanted to. There's a lot of video footage though. You can go see it online and shit, right? There's a lot of and it kind of looks like Megan Fox was like, I don't want to say she was like all for it, like oh yeah, like take a picture, but she wasn't like no, like she wasn't having the same energy as MGK.
If he said-
MGK was being a jealous dick, you know?
If he said nothing, she would have took the picture.
Yeah, but I think this is my thing. I don't know if they have a prior little. Maybe they took a shot at each other before.
How? When? You
I don't
would've
know,
heard
maybe
about
on
it. You would've heard
Instagram
about
or Twitter though. Like, but you know the sly shit that we wouldn't even know about because these are celebrities,
Yeah,
right? Like he could be
yeah.
liking every one of her photos. That could be enough to piss off MGK. You know what I mean? Like, why is
true.
Conor
Yeah,
McGregor
that's
liking
true.
every one of my girls' photos? Like, it could be
That's
something
true, that's
stupid
true.
that we don't
Weird
understand,
shit.
right?
That's true.
So what I'm saying is, he sees him on the thing, and then boom, he's trying. Because Conor McGregor's an antagonist. He's just straight up trying to
He's a
fuck
shit
with.
star.
Yeah, he's a
He's a
shit
shit
star.
He do. He do.
And he tried to act like after when they questioned Conor McGregor about it, he tried to act like he didn't know who MGK was. But then he's like, in the same sentence, he's like, "Oh, her little rapper boyfriend or something." So it's like obviously.
That weirdo
He
shit.
knows. Yeah, he knows.
That weirdo shit. Like
Thank
he's trying to be a
He's trying to
weirdo.
put-
Anyways, so long story short is So
The scissor kick with the water was the funniest shit though. He had to do the
What was
scissor
it?
kick.
I saw him punch some water. or
No,
some
he
shit.
did it's like a UFC scissor kick throw, water throw. It was fucking funny.
It was
Yeah,
funny
that weirdo
as
shit.
shit.
He act like a
almost
weirdo.
fell. It was funny.
So yeah, so story is Conor McGregor asks if he could take a picture politely, apparently, if he could take a picture with Megan Fox. Megan Fox or MGK, sorry, rather, denies it in like a kind of a rude way, I guess. So in a way that Conor McGregor takes offense to it, and then he ends up throwing his drink at MGK. And then they
acted
ask
like a
him about
player.
it. MGK completely like smacks the mic away from the person or something, and then they ask Conor McGregor about it, and he like talks a bunch of shit basically, right? So that's pretty much what happened. But I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was fucking funny.
He's a weirdo.
Straight up. Which one, Connor?
Which
Connor.
one is it?
Yeah.
Why you trying to take a picture with another man's girl?
Sharp?
You're a
He's
weirdo.
trying to diss. He's
Next
dissing.
one?
He's a weirdo.
I think he's straight up dissing.
He's a weirdo.
You do you put tobacco in your slips?
Never.
Never. Okay. You want that.
I do not support tobacco at all, ever, for no reason.
All right.
Tobacco smoke.
So what do you guys have planned for the immediate future for the music for you guys?
There's a lot. Everything's already sawed still. So.
Okay.
Well, that's something that they should, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yeah. Let me hear.
They
Let me
do
hear.
have
What do you
big
got?
things
Okay,
Let
no,
me
we
hear.
off of here for the top dog still. You
No,
know,
I'm saying
that,
y'all
you know what I
boys-
mean? We have to make sure
You
the
guys have
top dog
big
is
things
good
coming
first.
up.
Let me hear it.
You know what I'm
We have to
saying?
make
Like,
sure the top dog is good before we speak. You know.
I'll let him lay it out on the table, and you
they
guys can
both
maybe
got
talk about
albums
it.
coming up. You know what I'm saying? They both have videos coming up. You know what I'm saying? 2022, it's all about
Yeah,
them.
we
You know
give
what I'm
everybody
saying?
pretty much their time.
Before the
to-
end of this year, you will see them more at the forefront.
It's pretty much we're just giving mans their time because we don't, we're not just gonna fly in and.
Everything we do is strategic and
Yeah.
calculated. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Like,
It's timing.
this is just no different than the street life. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying? It's
time.
like
It's all timing.
strategic and, you know what I mean?
Dope. I'm
We're
not, I'm
confident
looking
in what
forward
we
to it.
do, and like to be honest, it's just authentic. Nobody can watch this and say, "Yo, okay, I think I know who that is." And even if they find out who it is, like, okay, yeah, at least we know that guy's not talking shit.
We
I
do
don't
have
know why-
friends
I
in
don't
real
know-
life. They do have
I-
friends in real life. Just
like,
people
yeah.
that way they deal with in real life. Like to know them is to actually have to know them. You know what I mean? Like to see them and see them. Like there are a few people who know them in real life. You know what
Word.
I mean? Like,
Like you're not gonna
You have
get
to
close
do
to us like how you're close. You're not gonna get close to us like this.
And if you are, you wouldn't know.
We're just vocal. There's many
Dope.
others. There's two other artists that are with us because it's a whole crew. Hologram Dave and OFS, but due to family situations, they have to, they have to sit on the back burner, and so we're just holding it down for them
because we are one.
So there's 4 of us. Yeah. There's 5. Sorry.
So you're producer, right? You're producer.
I'm more like the Pete Rock.
But okay, so you're not necessarily the beat maker all the time.
No, but
you're the overall.
He's the in-house producer.
I get an ear of what's going on.
I got you. So you're like quality control.
Yeah,
and guidance,
quality control.
Yeah,
a little coaching here and there and stuff like that. I got you. That's sick, man. That's dope, man. I'm really looking forward to hearing your guys' stuff. So we're gonna pull something up right now before we get into the song reviews. All right, but before we get into this, to even that, the gin with the fucking blue juice. Jeez,
look how big your team
I know, but I put a lot of gin in.
So hold on. So wait. So you're not gonna.
I'm drinking everything.
So you're not gonna. What about this one?
I'm gonna get to that.
You didn't get down the line yet.
No, not in the blue juice. I'm gonna chug this. This is gonna be gone in like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, relax.
I actually like the gin.
I like the gin too.
Let me get a next gin, please.
Yeah. It's actually
it's good.
Yeah.
I find it sharp.
You should actually mix it with the blue drink. It tastes really good, bro.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay,
you should just try it out, bro. Like real shit. It's not gonna hurt you.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
The blue with the blue.
Anyways,
the juice don't taste that bad.
I can't lie though. It actually tastes really good. It looks like I'm already gonna need a bit of a re-up here on the Blue Monk, there, boys and girls. But we're gonna talk about it here. One more cheers, just for the sponsors. All right.
Blessings.
Respect.
Blue Monk. That one your bud still.
Yeah.
Respect. So we're gonna get into this right now. I'm gonna pull up one of your guys' songs. Then we're gonna get into the song reviews. But I really do appreciate you guys coming on here and
we appreciate it.
If you pull up a track, you can pull up
is it on YouTube? Whatever's on YouTube.
Yeah. The rule is back.
The rule is back.
No. We'll go Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah. Oh wait, fuck. On YouTube, what is it like? King Bandolero. Yeah, King Bandolero.
How do you spell that? C-O-N?
No. See. You see. K-N-G. There's no I. Yeah. Bandare. Yeah. Bandolero. No, Bandolero. Sorry, there's an L there. There's an L with an R said.
Oh?
Yeah. E.
This is the video, right?
Yeah. And there we go.
All right, so let's check it out. King Bandolero and new villain Cool Hand Luke official video. We're gonna rock this right now while we're drinking some juice. Hope you guys enjoy it.
They fly, use fly swatters. Wait, we shoot. Look Cool Hands do.
Big shout out to my bad. I was gonna say what's the name?
Bring a truce, we gon'
Court United Films. Big shout out to Court United Films.
Bring a truce, we gon' slew them to them. Some really feel worthy. After major hype, but they Kirby. Don't make me turn to her.
Wait, it's Jim. Oh, what happened?
It's true though.
What happened?
It's true though.
What just happened?
It's true though.
Oh shit. My bad. All right, we bring it from the top. Yeah, no, we run to that right. My bad. I was wondering what was going on. I looked at it, it said 16 seconds. So I was ripping. Let's get it. Pay attention.
Shoot, look what Cool Hands do. Bring a truce, we gon' slew them too. We shoot, look what Cool Hands do.
Don't even taste it.
Bring a truce, we gon' slew them too. Cool under pressure. I ain't with the dudes moving extra. You bring the wrong vibes, bring the stretches in the worst mood. Attitude like polo in blood sport. Feel that I'm bringing you home or pain of some sort. I come for everything. You can keep the accolades, the God fights that Cassius play. Villain with the faster blade. Boy, I hear your heart beating. Why you hiding? Line them up. Dust clears and all you find is us. Just to clear it up. No face, powerful. Fat kid, round cake, devour you. Niggas think they you Fuji till I make them fall like Tower 2. Spot them with the shaman gear. Know the moves before they made it. Send a bitch at you, just Harley up like Lois Lane. Barking like the dogs of war. Mouth foaming, T showing. Keep going, about to kill the game. Yeah, I speak omens. Pray for my opponent. They fly, use fly swatters. Wait.
Already dead, why bother?
We shoot. Look what cool hands do.
This is exactly what I was talking about earlier about how you guys can do certain things that other people can't do.
Bring a truce, we gon' slew them.
This is what I was talking about. I love it though. This is sick.
Bring a truce, we gon' slew them really feel worthy. Back to major hype, but they Kirby. Don't make me turn to Hersky. God said, Lord of mercy. And I act like this shit really hurts me. I'm showtime with it, certified in it. They eating chicken and chips, talking about my business. And when I'm putting that phone, it's more than 5 minutes. Cause these niggas out here look like some bona fide gremlins. I'm Rick James on the couch set. And no club that can get it any outlet. Some say they gorilla, but it's looking like an outfit. It's crazy.
I like that better.
That's why we so different without announcing.
No, because here's my thing. My bad, I don't mean to pause the music, but yo, if you guys want to check more of that King Bandolero, KNG Bandolero, BONDALERO, and New Villain, Cool Hand Luke. Go check out that video and song. That shit fucking slaps. But to get back into this, you know, real shit, yo. Mad props. No, I get it. I get it now for sure. Like I said, I already knew that.
And this is just warm up.
Of course, you could. It's an apartment. Like it's a fucking. It's not a big production. Blah blah blah. This and that.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I can tell you the short, quick.
Great video though, by the way.
He just literally. Core United Films. He hit me up and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing today?" I ain't doing nothing. Film. What are you doing today? I'm leaving. I'll be around 5 o'clock. Literally on the spot. And this video was just.
I like that.
It was a random.
It was organic.
Yeah, which I like.
Random.
Right? You could feel it. You could feel it for sure. And I think the director did a good job with what he had to work with. Like you guys did something real low key. Yeah. You had to stay within an area because of what you're wearing, what you have, props, this and that. Like you know what I mean. You gotta be smart about what you're doing. But he still made it smooth. He made it artistic looking, and it came across as a nice video.
I learned some shit from him from this
good,
video.
Man. That's good. No, and that's a cool thing that you just said there because. Yo, get out there, work with, not even just one, like I even tell my own clients this, and you can even ask him, man, because he came to me, he's like, yo, we want to shoot all our videos with you, and I'm like, bro, you got to shoot your videos with other people, you can't just
gotta work with people.
You have to, tapping into other networks, hearing other ideas. This guy might have a whole different outlook of your brand than you do, you know what I mean, so it's cool, like, and I really like that, like you said, I learned from that, because the more times you do that, you're gonna take a little piece from every director, and then when you go to that next director, you have 6 other directors' point of views into the 7th now. So now you're like, yo, I learned a little bit from here, and here. Yeah. And I know you know this because you're not even in the videos. So you're that fly on the wall that gets to soak it all in.
I feel like that's the position I'm in. Like I feel like
I had this conversation. I told him that too because we have things set up, and I'm like, and I have like 3 on deck. Yeah. And that's exactly what I said. It's like one vision is cool, but the other ones are gonna have a different outlook on what we're doing.
Yeah, and then you can take your bet, and after you do 9 or 10 of them, then you're like, okay, we got it. Here it is. This is it. Maybe you can settle in with maybe one video guy, but like again, you have 9 other guys' experiences.
We do RSB. RSB directed by Rich. I directed by Rich, but he's the guy.
It's good to have that. It's like an engineer. It's like good to have the sound, good to have that visual as well. But again, good to tap into other areas, get other stuff as well. Learn a little bit and this and that. So dope. Thank you guys for sharing that and all that shit.
Thanks for playing it, man.
Of course, bro. Of course.
No, big up yourself. Bye-bye.
Let's get into these artist reviews.
Bless.
So if you guys are new to the show, if you guys aren't new to the show, whatever it is, every single week we review local Canadian, Toronto, GTA music. 9 times out of 10, the songs are usually 100% original and all Canadian made. Sometimes, you get in some mixtape tracks and this and that in there too. But anyways, so we got 5 today. We usually do 5 per episode. We always run 1 hook, 1 verse, and then maybe 1 hook or a verse, 1 hook. We're going to get into it. We're going to see how we like it. We review them. We kind of rate them out of 5 mics, right? You guys are going to rate them out of 5 mics. We're going to rate them out of 5 mics. We'll see what we got, all right? So we're gonna get into the first one. We got Eclipse featuring Deshaun Jackson, Clout official music video. So when we're watching a video, we're gonna do the whole thing, the video.
Where are these guys from?
These guys are from BC, out west.
Shout out to my niggas in the West.
Okay, and then at the end we'll shout out like the directors and stuff like that. And whatever it is. Mind you, my internet might be shit, so quality.
Cooking up dope, whiter than soap green, all up in my mattress. They say I'm nice with keys, and rapids just for practice. Shorty on her knees, now she doing backflips. When you got 100 G's, ain't no telling what might happen. Let's come get with me, I'm in the city, I make it happen, y'all. The Vanna White, the price is right, I get that China doll. A little lean mixed with Sprite, I'm off that Adderall. Enough weed to last a life, so I ain't mad at all.
Selling weed is my version of living legitly. If the devil want me now, you can tell him to get me. It's been a couple years since I've been broke. Sometimes I gotta sell dope, but that's okay, cause that's a life that came with me. I heard all of these rappers and I heard that they faking. As long as I ain't like them, then I don't care if I make it. We was hustling before we had a hair on our faces. Tried to avoid them cause the judges wasn't fair with our cases. Some made it out, some are dead, others giving time. Watch your own plate, don't worry how I'm getting mine. Bitches tell me I should be nicer, well I'll keep it in mind. If you ain't brought no weed, you ain't smoking cause you ain't hitting mine. That's just me and I will not change. I'm Australian, but I ain't with that hilltop game. I ain't made much from rap, but I still got chains. I ain't never played a sport, but I still got game, bitch.
Let's come get with me, I'm in the city, I make it happen, y'all. The Vanna White, the price is right, I get that China doll. A little lean mixed with Sprite, I'm off that Adderall. Enough weed to last a life, so I ain't mad at all. Dope whiter than soap green, all up in my mattress. They say I'm nice with keys, and rapids just for practice. Shorty on her knees, now she doing backflips. When you got 100 G's, ain't no telling what might happen. From the dope game, learned a lot of things. Heartbreak, lost a lot of friends. Big cash, but it all got spent. Jail time couldn't keep me in. Fake friends, give a dime a dozen. Gang life, they calling me cuz. In real life, I'ma shoot if you was. And passports.
Alright, so that's what's up. We're gonna turn this down a little bit and we're gonna give it our review. We're gonna start over here on this side first. On the next record, you guys are gonna spark it off. Actually, sorry, let's reverse that. You guys are the guests. Usually I like to let the guests start it off. So let's hear your guys' opinion first and we'll go second.
New Villains review, I give that 4 out of 5 mics. These niggas know I love that super grungy, dungy shit. So it's not really my shit, but I relate. I hear it. I like it. Right now, because it's tight. It's still tight. Man, it's tight. That's my shit, in my opinion.
So in terms, so what would you say? Like, what did you like the most about it?
I like dude's verse with
Deshaun
the grill.
Jackson.
Is that Deshaun?
Deshaun, yeah.
Deshaun? I like his verse. The fact that it's really busting that, I don't know.
Busting some guns
fun.
and
Yeah,
shit.
they was having fun in the video,
Dope.
right?
What about yourself?
I give it about 3.5. If I'm supposed to be like 100, am I basing it on like just the song? Am I basing it on the song?
No, the video and song.
Oh.
What'd you think of the video?
Okay.
What'd you think of the video?
The whole video, like I watched a piece of the video and it's like, okay, cool. Like I said, the whole time I'm like, I like the outdoor, I like those sceneries, so that has me already.
Right.
The song itself, it's not something that I've never heard before.
But do you like the song?
I like the song, yes. I like the song. That's why I gave it 3.5.
Okay,
That's
got
why
you.
the half is there.
Got you.
I like the song. It's not something to say, oh! You know, the video gives it more life to play too. If I heard it on its own, it probably would have been
A little bit lower, but
Yeah.
with the visual behind
The
it,
visual gave it
enhances
the
it just a
3.5,
little bit.
yes.
I got you.
Visuals on.
Okay, so score, number score, 3.5, and you gave it a 4. So you got a 7.5 on that side, but realistically, let's call it a 3.5. So 3.5 from your side, because you guys got to give it out of 5. So now we got to get it. So we'll give you guys a 3.5, because we're not going to bump it up to 4 on that. You know what I mean? I think a fair score is 3.5. You know,
There you go.
could maybe bump it up to a 4 because the video is pretty fire.
I
That's
give
what
it,
I thought.
But I think a 3.5 in general.
The video makes it
gives it the-
3.5.
Okay.
I don't want to say 2.5. The
I got you.
video makes it 3.5.
Got you.
But that nigga's verse.
Now let's bring it over here.
Verse is kind of
That's all right.
visual there.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What you got?
I would give them a 4 or a 5. 4 or a 4.5.
4 or 4.5. Okay.
Because
Let's hear it.
it looks like they were relying on lyrics. bars.
Which is a good thing,
When they
right?
shot this video, like the guns and shit, those are just props. It makes every rapper does that in their videos. You know what I'm saying? It's just props, but they showed up homies in his jogging pants. You know what I'm saying? His shoes is dirty as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Like you can tell they really with
Like
the
he
shit.
looks like he went like
You can tell they're with the shits. Like
yeah, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that looks like his truck. Like they pulled up and was like, "Yo, we're gonna shoot our guns out here today."
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
going
so,
back to the block right after.
like they were going back to whatever lifestyle it is they have out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out to like areas like Nova Scotia.
Well, I know the one
Straight
homie,
country
the main guy right here, Eclipse.
Right.
He's from Surrey.
Okay, so they're
So
from
he's
out.
out there.
Yeah.
And Vancouver got that bush life, and I know they got that shit out there too.
Well, we had to travel. So backstory. Sorry, number out of 5. You said 4. Let's give it a 4. 4.5.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.5. Okay, bet. The reason why it's funny because I wanted everyone to talk first because I did the video. This is my music video. Yeah.
So
gave it a 4.
Your name,
That's
it
what
was
they
still
gave it a
getting
4.
the 3.5.
No, I feel you. I appreciate that. I appreciate
biased.
that. No, of course not. That's why I didn't tell you guys first.
I saw the dot hat early in the
You don't
video.
talk shit. At least I know I can depend on this guy's word. He's not going to be biased and talk shit. So
Facts.
depend on me for that.
I appreciate you. But yeah, so I went out to BC, okay? So I stayed at actually Eclipse's spot, okay, in Surrey. Stayed there for like a night or
How's he
two.
living?
He's got a nice crib though. He's got a fat crib, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, he's got a nice collection of J's too. Like my boy's onto some shit. Like I fuck with him heavy, and he's got a good catalog of music. One of the most realest dudes I met out there. My boy Deshaun actually put me on to him, and he's the one that's in the track. So it's funny how it all worked out, whatever, right? But I didn't know Eclipse from a hole in the wall. I knew Deshaun from time. Like I've known him from forever, right? But when I went out there, this guy, the hospitality, everything he showed me and everything like that, and then just chilling with him, you know what I mean? Like talking with them, him showing me his music, all this. I was like, okay, this guy's actually about what the fuck. He's one of like I can't wait to work with him again. You know what I mean? I can't say that about every single person I've ever worked with. Although I love people. I love working with people in general. But like this guy, his music, his vibe, like everything, like he's one of my fucking dogs.
His music is good.
He's my dog. Nah, this isn't necessarily his best track.
I'm
like
not saying
He got that West Coast sound.
he's got West Coast sound. That's why. But you should hear
It's not
something.
nothing I never heard.
And I feel you on
I'm a
that.
producer,
But
so
anyways,
I hear
but
it.
what I was trying to get at is, so he lives in Surrey. He lives in like the city area, and then we had to travel like fucking over 12 hours to get to this spot, which is in Powell River. It took us like a fucking 4-hour fucking car ride, 2 ferries to get to this place.
Do you feel like
It was
worth
100% worth it, and I'm so happy that I did that experience because it was one of the sickest traveling I've ever done.
guys
The
got
2
to shoot
ferries.
those guns
Oh,
out there.
actually, I brought my son with me too.
You got to shoot them.
I brought my son with me on the journey, and my son got to shoot his first guns here. He shot a shotgun. He
Stop
shot.
it.
I swear to God.
This guy
You see the automatic shot of the gun?
Yeah.
My son shot that.
big dad moment.
Of course, I had to.
I
do
gotta-
that.
I gotta live that
my
with
son,
my
he's
boy, man.
he's growing up in the country,
Right.
predominantly. He spends his time out there. Right?
Nice.
I remember
Yeah.
your
Uncle
kids
takes
were
him out shooting and shit.
one of our videos.
Right.
Your son was in one of our
That
videos.
same son, yeah, Kanan,
Yes.
yeah, the one that drove the car.
Yeah.
So I made it look like he drove a car and ran over Texom, or
Yes, he was with
Fucking outlaw.
the girl running around. Or
Yeah.
His son was in one of our videos.
Exactly. I
Let's do
try.
the dart.
Let's get into what's
I'm
that?
just saying, let's do the dart.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Let me finish this
Don't mean
first.
to be the villain.
But yo, so sorry, you gave it. I can't really rate this one. But if I was to rate this one, I would give. And I have to give it an
What do you mean
unbiased
rate? Rate
opinion.
it.
I'm gonna rate
Be
it
honest with
actually.
yourself.
I'll be on. Okay, this is the problem.
Be
Is
honest
I'm
with
my
yourself.
biggest critique. So I could sit
Yeah.
here and tell you a million things that I don't like about the
No,
video.
just give us a rating.
But
Don't
I'll tell
us
you
what.
right now, in my opinion,
Off the head.
I'll give it a 3.5. I'll give it a 3.5
Okay,
on the
so-
record and the video. I'll give it a 3.5 because I really like the video. I could have done better on the video. There's so much more storyboard / more B-roll I could have added to it. I really love the drone shot at the beginning. I love the scenery, the setup, the way the
that's
cars
what I'm
are.
saying. I like
You know, there's a lot of things I like about it,
There's
but
so
there's
much you
just
coulda did
so
there.
much more I could have done more, right?
Right, I hear you on
But
that.
the track I really like. I thought Deshaun did great. If you get into the second verse, I thought fucking Eclipse slaps it out.
You remind
Definitely
me
a
of
West Coast
MGK
style.
and fucking, what's
It's
his name?
different. It's different. Something I didn't really hear. Like it's not that same da 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 da. Like this guy's like
They saying shit. No,
Yeah,
not
I
even
fuck
rapping.
with it. That's
They're
all I'm
rapping
saying.
still.
So I'll give it a 3.5.
That's
You
what I'm
gave
saying.
it,
They
let's say,
were
a
relying on
4.
bars when
You
they
know,
pulled up with them cars.
We're gonna round this up to about a 7.5. We're gonna give it a 7.5.
Relying on fucking
No, I
bars.
see a solid
all the
8
way
is
to-
good.
Let's give it an 8. Let's give it an 8 out of 10.
Strong
I'm
eight is
cool with giving it an 8.
We all agree that them boys is good.
Because
Yeah.
two halves
Peace
equal
to
to
Hey,
Clips.
hey,
He
you
said
way
clips.
above the fucking 5 mark right now. 5 out
He
of 10.
said Clips and
So that's
Deshaun
good.
Jackson.
You're in the north border of the fucking 5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So
Who
you're
we
doing
got
all
next?
right. So
Yeah.
Big
all
up
right.
the Clips and
Yo,
Deshaun Jackson.
facts.
Yes, big up to you guys. Also, big up to the liquor sponsors because I'm fucking feeling tipsy. I'm about to finish this real quick and then we're gonna pour the dark rum
Yo, Villain,
and
I
then we're
already
gonna get
asked
into
him about
Lord
the other one
Juco.
already.
Oh shit, yo, Lord Juco. Shit, yo,
yeah.
yo, we got a Lord Juco. So I pulled this one up because I knew you were coming,
Right.
and you put me on Lord Juco. Yep. And I shot a video with Lord Juco and Falcon.
Tex.
Yeah.
I mean, Falcon.
Falcon Outlaw, yeah.
Yes.
So anyways, and I thought he was super sick. The video was dope. I know what's going on more than you sometimes. I don't know. Nah, let's get into it. Lord Juco, Briscola. Yo, hold on. Before we get into it, my bad.
That mix was really good, though. That's a good recommendation.
Thank you.
I don't know
Guys.
if that's some bartender shit, but that was
No.
pretty good.
I mean, I do have my food and beverage management. But yo, listen, all I'm saying,
You put that...
ding. There's no edits though. Otherwise, I would 100%. Yo, whoever's cutting up the shorts, I want to see the bling. So yo, old time blue pop soda. Okay, you get that from super vendors. Then you walk right on down to the liquor store.
I love the fact that it
That
says
is really
blue
good. That's
and not
really good.
flavor.
Yeah, there's no
It
flavor.
doesn't say
That is
blueberry.
Yeah, that should taste like blue, right?
It says blue.
That should taste like
pop.
blue though.
Blue pop.
I was
haven't
planning to
tasted it
hate
yet,
on
but
the shit.
But hear me out.
That's
You
that
drink the blue with the blue
That's
monk.
that shit.
You go to the liquor store, you
that's
grab
number
yourself
one.
this, or you go to the website and you grab that,
That's
or you
the
hit
number
me up
one.
and
That's
you
the
find out
number
how
one
you
out
can
of
get
all
it.
of
Yeah.
Boom,
Then-
boom.
then
No,
that.
Medusa's number one.
Then Medusa.
Medusa's number
Everybody
one.
different though.
Yeah.
Everybody different.
I say this, then Medusa.
I
I'm
said
almost with
Medusa's
you on
number
that,
one,
man. That's
then
right.
the Canadian, then this. The
This
Blue
is
Monk.
hard though. The Canadian.
Canadian
Okay,
was
hear me.
smooth.
Blue Monk, Medusa,
Oh, the
Okay,
Canadian-
but-
the white rum.
But
This, but I haven't touched
But-
the. I haven't touched the
Canadian
dark.
vodka.
everybody
And
knows that
dark's
the
my
dark
shit.
rums get you a little angry and
Canadian
shit.
vodka.
Dark's my shit.
We have 4 more records to go through, so let's get a little
Cracking's
angry.
actually
Hell
my
yeah.
shit.
And let's get mad at these rappers and make sure we judge them proper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fuck
the
these
Canadian-
rappers.
the
No, I'm
Canadian-
just
No,
kidding.
it's
I love
always
you guys, man.
authentic.
Shout out to all the
It's
rappers.
always straight from the heart, man.
Yeah, man, and that's the
Bank's
best
probably
part.
looking at us like, look,
We're not out here trying to fucking just shred people, rip them down, none of that stuff. We're out here just giving
Drink
honest
up,
feedback
man.
and
You
all
don't
Bless.
that.
even get a cup to drink of water or anything.
Bless.
Drink up, man.
It's a no-face thing.
Risto, dark rum, least favorite. Absolute least favorite.
That has a bitter wine taste after.
Absolute weird, not my favorite.
No.
That's a different
That one's
aftertaste.
not on Danny's recommended list.
That's
so,
a different aftertaste, man.
Ooh, that's when I pull out my bad. That's when I pull out the chocolate cookie and shit.
When you need a cookie.
I was saving
Yeah,
that.
yo,
How's the cookie
don't
taste,
have
though?
the boozy.
Yo, that's
no,
why I
no,
think
yo,
it's because you've been killing the shit.
Yo, let me give you some of this.
Oh, I can't lie. I've actually had these before.
Have you?
These are the cookies, the Mars cookies. These are 5 out of 5.
Okay, so the question for the people that are
Could we
watching.
give it a 5.5?
Question
No,
for the people
you
that
can't do it.
I'm gonna
No,
speak for the people.
that's a 5 is. That means it's like because I don't
Yes.
usually give things 5s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So for me to give it a 5 means it's super fire. My bad. What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna speak for the ask for the people. Question for the people.
Mhm.
Is Mars the only brand flavor they have for these cookies?
No.
Who else they got? I want.
Can you tell the people? Because I know
This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna
I want
say.
Snickers.
Hear me out, guys.
Fuck, that's my
I'm not
favorite
even gonna
chocolate
tell
bar.
anybody here.
Snickers
I
and
got
Mars?
business cards. I'm gonna give them to you
Fuck.
guys before you guys leave, so you can check it out on your own.
Okay.
Go take a look at their site and see what they have to offer. And I'm telling you, like this is just a
This is
scratch.
nothing.
This is just like a
All right. Say less.
like that's
Got
it.
My money.
That's
Got
all
my
it is.
money already.
I'm telling you guys.
Get my money
A lot of people that
already.
have come on the podcast,
Yeah.
they message me like, "Bro, why'd you do that?" Like, yo, all I do is order super vendors.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
also, if you use
have to.
if you use the code Super Connected, you get 10% off. We get a kickback.
Oh, shit.
Blah blah blah
Alright,
blah blah. That
I'm
kind of
gonna
thing.
have to.
Shit.
Check
Sure,
it out,
they got
man.
some Snickers.
But let's get into the next video. We got Lord Juco Briscola. I'm about to fill up my cup. A little bit more gin and
get
juice.
He did this.
Shout out to Lord Juco.
And Danielson for doing the video.
Shout out to Danielson for doing the video. Let's go. You did the video?
Peace.
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. That's my favorite thing I heard of the day.
Yo. Yeah.
Juco with the gut.
My catalog full of bite marks. Holding my blade, keep my knife sharp. Since a rookie had to fight sharks. When every night's dark, that's when my life started. This ain't for the lighthearted. Lay you in my wife's garden. That's Eden. Serpent superseding decency. I'm at your Adam's apple to get even. Force feeding beef to vegans. See the devil thriving secrecies in the details. Talking code and emails. I let the preacher speak. We agree to disagree. I'm the Lord physically, accompanied by misery. Let me reiterate, offending men of percentages. Religion is venomous, only leaders benefit. That's the sentiment if you're attentive. Scales is unbalanced. There's no leveling, that's the challenge. Connections over talent, hard work over social skills. You're supposed to be real. Idle hands is usually rivals. It's in the devil's Bible. We at the blind recital where suicide is vital. Leave it all to your idols, they titles hollow. Left it in my footprint for those to follow. The knowledge is limitless, it just diminishes, but energy never finishes.
A lot of people outside of look.
The energy never finishes.
I don't give a fuck if motherfucking Jehovah, nigga, Jerusalem, what's his name? Jesus of Nazareth came back down and was like, look, I'm locking it down. I'm gonna be like, I respect that, my nigga, but look what I'm doing. I got a wave. Like, for real, I got a wave, my nigga. Like, my shit's some different shit.
All right. So that's Lord Juco Briscola. So, sorry, so shout out the last director on the last video. Shout out to the director, Dan Barker. Myself, that's kind of a weird one. But, yeah, shout out to Daniel's son on this video. First video I ever seen from Daniel's son. The puck's passed to us. You started first last time. I'll start first this time. Slapper. Immediate slapper. Like,
the hockey phrases. That's why he got the Hockey in Canada
you
cup.
see that.
That's
So
why he got the cup.
that's what's up. So
I give this a 5, hands down.
but yeah, before he gives it a 5, I'm giving it a 5. Wait, you already gave it a 5. But yeah, I gave it a 5. Bro, you cut me off, dog. What the fuck? Yo, I was gonna give it a 5 because here's why I'm giving it a 5. I know too much. Meaning, Danielson is not a necessarily seasoned veteran video director. I thought he did a fucking amazing job on the video to match that vibe. And I think that that's the most important thing that you should ever do when you're shooting a music video is to match the vibe of the song. Yeah. Like, who gives a fuck about the car and the glam and the $1 million budgets? What's the vibe of the song, and can you do it on a low budget? Cool, then hit that vibe. Don't just do whatever video. I feel like this hit the vibe perfect. I love the pounds of weed everywhere. I love how it's just clean and simple.
To tell.
Yeah, a little. Just listen, and like sometimes just let the lyrics do the tell. And it's kind of like you guys with the masks in a sense. Like he could have done a video that was in the hood and all this and dogs and fucking blah and fucking ATVs and blah and whatever else, and then takes away from the song that don't fit the music. It doesn't fit the vibe. You're doing too much. Like fit the vibe, you know. And buy my music, buy my fucking song. Like not my $1 million Bugatti and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I'm gonna give it a 5. You gave it a 5.
Give it a 5.
That's a biased 5 on the left side, but that's a fucking unbiased 5. I'm just messing with you.
Juco's doing fucking good things.
No, I fuck with Juco and I fuck with Danielson, and I thought it was really cool that Danielson did the video, and that's what gave me the extra boost. So it kind of blew me away in a sense. So on to you guys.
I went first last time.
I don't want to be biased. Juco is one of my top gunners still when it comes to, like, even when I'm creating, even when I'm building a rhythm and I'm building a beat, Juco is one of those guys that I'm already thinking to send it to. So it's already biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already biased. Juco's on my the first song I released on my own rapping. It's featuring Juco, so it's super biased.
If you weren't being
but
biased,
I'll give it just not to be looking super biased. I'll give it 4.5. Only reason when I give it 4.5, it's too short.
That's a good answer.
On to you.
Okay, I'm not being biased. I'll be real with y'all. I never even met Juco. I know that he's these niggas' dog. But I'm still giving him the 5. No. I know. I'm gonna give him 5 because it's A1 lyrics. The video simplistic. like I said, as the video was going on, is one of these niggas in the city that I really look up to and say, yo, that's who, you know what I mean? That's who, it makes me sharper. It makes me better. It makes me want to up my game. So I'm going to give that 5.
Facts. So let's give it a solid 9 out of 10 in total. We'll give it a 9 out of 10. And this is what I'm gonna sum it up like this. So we all know Juco, bars.
Yeah,
Lyricist, bars, delivery, cadence.
100%.
Yeah.
Even his look, you know what I mean? Everything.
Simple.
Sold, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Video could have slightly been better. Doesn't get a 10 out of 10. That's what I would say. The video is hard.
I think it fits it.
And
like
watch this. This is what I'm going to say. This is the other thing.
You're expecting something else.
Could have been slightly better, is all I'm saying. But here, I'm not knocking the video at all. I love it. And actually, my last point on this is that it reminded me a lot of actually your guys' video. So much so that
I didn't catch it till you just
so much so
no, I
like
didn't catch it.
obviously this fit his vibe, then yours fit your vibe.
Because
you know what I
it was
mean?
in that.
But
it
both
might be an
directors
add-on.
hit
It's
the
an add-on.
vibe, and I love those. And I always tell people this: you don't need. Okay, I like to do big budget videos. I like to do the elaborate shit, whatever, right? Not all the time, but I like to do that. Like that's what I do for a living, right? I film videos, right? But I always tell artists it's better to have a video for a song than no video for a song, and you can do a video with one location and utilize that location and just make it nice. You don't need to spend $5,000 to put out a video. You can spend $0, make a video, and absolutely just make it insane, good. Because not everybody has the right resources and access to this and access to that, like these props, and obviously you guys rented those props, right? So it's like. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has the resources to everything.
We don't do that. Everything that you see in our
you get what I'm
saying is ours.
Exactly. Ours rented. I got you. So
and definitely great minds.
But
and definitely is to say one thing: great minds think alike. So I mean, if there is any comparison,
thank you. It's not like you guys talk to each other like, yo, you should do a simple video.
Hey,
yo, you should do a simple.
Danielson has actually had an eye for his camera because I remember when before, like years ago,
right?
He always had these little. I don't know if it's vlogs he was doing, but he always had a little thing for the camera to angle.
Yo,
so
Danielson, I've worked with Danielson a couple times,
I'm surprised by it.
And he's always been like a super critic about like, yo, you should have done this or you should, and I love it because I need more people. Like, who wants a yes man around you, right? You need someone that's like, yo, dog, you should have done this or you should have done that. Right. Not that he really did that, but I'm just saying like he's got a super good eye for shit, and I agree with you.
He gives it to me sometimes, and I'm like,
you need that. You need. If you don't have that, your camp's missing something. You need to get that. If you don't have that in your camp right now, you need to go find that and get it in your camp.
We have a big tune right now, and I didn't like this guy's verse, and I told him do that again.
Right,
and he made it better. He made it better.
Like, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
And it got better. Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and say like
quality control.
Yeah, it's
I called that.
You.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because it's you. Okay, cool.
And it wasn't the verse. It wasn't the verse was whack. It just didn't fit.
Big shout out to Lord Juco. This song's called Briscola. Go check it out. Directed by Danielson.
Peace.
Shout out Danielson.
You already know. So we have right off the bat. We already have 2 slappers. Okay.
Yeah.
On to the next. On to the next. Okay. So we got Gone to LA and J-Hen Time's Up official lyric video. Okay, so it's not a full music video. We're not going to rate it on even the lyric video. Just take it in, listen to it. Yeah. We're going to listen to one verse, one hook. Let's see what we got.
I'm a guitar guy. I like the guitar already.
Broke up with my girl last night. Lately all we ever do is fight. I'm afraid to tell the truth, but she ain't never scared to lie. Yeah, man, that's gotta be a sign that the shit just isn't right. Shorty, look me in the eye. Mad but girl, I hate to see you cry. Tell me who and tell me why. I'm just trying to hear your side before I gotta make my mind up. Gave you long enough, but girl, I'm sad to say your time's up. Baddie just hit me up in my DM, I'm like, why not? Only cause lately you been acting like you a sly one. Trying to get you back, but baby, you know I'm a shy one. If you don't by now, then I guess that I'm just gon' die one. Son of a bitch that could've just went and fucking piled up. Instead of fucking around with you, cause now you got me riled up. Hey, yeah. Now you got me riled up. Broke up with my girl last night. Lately all we ever do is fight, I'm afraid to tell the truth, but she ain't never scared to lie. Damn man, that's gotta be a sign that this shit just isn't right. Shorty look me in the eye, mad but girl I hate to see you cry. Tell me who and tell me why. I'm just trying to hear your side before I gotta make my mind up.
Yo, you guys took a melody. I know it. Everything I'm doing brand new. It's just played by the rules.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yes, that kid.
I have no idea, but I don't know why I can even sing that song. So that's how the radio.
Son plays this.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I have a 12-year-old son. That's why I know.
He's the same age.
Okay, you know what the fuck?
Okay, I know.
It makes sense.
If you listen to the radio in Canada, you're gonna hear these songs on the radio, whether it be inside of a fucking office somewhere.
Hey, hold on.
Doctor's office.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
That's not
plagiarized.
No,
plagiarized is not a good thing.
You can't
duplicate
like that.
Plagiarize, I agree. But I'm saying if it sounds like, or is it actually?
I'm hearing that melody.
Duplicate. I hear the melody.
Right, I agree. Yes, the melody's there. Agreed. I agree.
It's the
same.
Very good at that.
I agree.
It's good at that shit. If that was my, if I created that tune before this, I'd be like,
if you guys are watching this right now, I need you guys to literally go check out Gone to LA and J-Hen Time's Up official lyric video. Type it on YouTube, listen to it, and can you let us know what the fuck that song is? Because I seriously, no, doing brand new, it's something to do. I ain't playing by the rules.
My son plays.
Yo, that song. I'm gonna have to Shazam that shit later.
I don't know the song.
Anyways, okay. So it's on you guys. You guys get to spark it off. Song. What do you guys think?
But okay, I'm gonna be honest though.
Yeah, of course.
Even listening
Please
to
do.
it, it's not like I said, "Oh, it's shit. Turn it off."
Right.
The first thing I thought was like, "Oh, that's
you didn't? It's all right."
That sounds like
that song.
The other song. There.
Okay, got you.
Like, what did these guys? So, I will give it 3 for the effort.
3 for effort.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
being generous. That's a generous 3.
No, I'm gonna be honest because I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
As a producer, the guy whoever even made that beat, he sat there and said, "You know what? I feel like this is the shit." I know it's a deep. As a producer, it's a different thing as a rapper or an artist. I know. So when he made that shit and he heard these guys with the lyrics, he thought he had something. That's why he gets the 3. They get the 3.
Got you. All right, what are we sitting at?
Villain, what you saying?
Don't set me up.
Villain, what's up, bro?
Okay,
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
Don't let me have to roll my Villain, please.
Okay.
Shit, I don't want to be honest for this one, but I'm
gonna be real, right?
I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody.
I don't want to rock the bulletproof.
One. I'm sorry, Gone to LA and Jen or J-Hen. I'm sorry.
Why
no disrespect.
Why?
Why? I don't like the song. It sounds like it sounds like, and I'm gonna be all the way real. It sounds like 2000. Hold on. It sounds like 2005 ringtone. I am with the grungy, dungy. I apologize, guys.
No,
I apologize. I apologize.
At the end of the day, though,
it sounds sonically, it sounds good. Got y'all. Maybe that's what I should give y'all. Maybe that's why I'm giving y'all the 1 instead of the 0.
I think my son would play this.
But I mean, you're supposed to rate it out of 5 mics.
Son
so you gotta
play
give it at least 1 mic.
My 9-year-old would play it.
That's fine.
My 9-year-old would play it, but I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm giving them a 1. I'm giving them a 1.
I want to hear.
Okay, I'll give me honestly.
I
wouldn't.
Banks rolling.
1, yeah. Because I have to give it 1. Yeah. And that's not even trying to be disrespectful to nobody.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
So you guys saying I have shit music taste because I gave it 3?
I mean, like, listen, like, you could take a song like that and make it big because of that melody. You could turn something like that into a big song with the right budget.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, with the right budget, you can make something like that happen. But like, just to like put something like that out on your own.
Yeah,
you're thinking business wise.
Yeah, business.
So I'll say this. I'll say this.
Look at Tory Lanez.
Did you do that lyric video too?
Hell no, I did not do the lyric video. I didn't have anything to do with this. But one thing I would say is, like, at first when I heard the song, I was almost with you guys with the 1, right? But then when I'm listening to you guys all talk, and I'm like, you know what? Like, he even said it, you said it, and I'm like, yo, you know what? like, fuck, how do you really rate it a 1 if it's like one of those things you're like, yo, my 9-year-old would listen to it, or like my 12-year-old would listen to it. Like, that's like I get you guys because it's not for you. So for you, it's a 1.
It's not for
you. It's a 1.
These are all our opinions.
Thank you. And that's why I get where he's coming from, because that's kind of how when I'm exactly to each their own. To each their own. Yo,
but what I'm
not saying either of you are wrong.
My son was playing ball. He bumped it.
Exactly. I don't know about my son.
We're talking about your opinion.
Thank you.
No.
That is part of his opinion. The thing is, when you're rating a track. No, but hear me out. When you're rating a track,
as a business, people would listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. But you could still rate it a 1 because.
Hey, let me tell you this, viewers.
You can still rate it a 1.
I'm going to get my son to play that actual song.
I'm gonna make my son listen to
and we're gonna comment. We're gonna comment.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do the same.
And you know what?
Fuck that. I'm gonna challenge you guys. If you guys are actually listening to this right now, I want you guys. You guys have kids at home. A lot of the people that are watching this, they have kids. I want you to play it for your kid that actually listens to hip hop and ask them.
Kids would love
out of 5, play the song. Go play it. Gone to LA and J-Head. This is my opinion, though.
I'm going to comment below what my son thinks of the track.
Thank you. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same.
We go
doing it. That's a challenge. So we're doing it. It isn't a disrespect thing. It isn't a disrespect thing. But everyone that submits their music knows what's up. They know what's up. But I'm gonna give it myself. Honestly, I would give it like a 2.5 based off of like the little bit of a shakiness in his flow, even. Like that was me. That was me. It was a little too monotone, a little too shaky in the flow.
That's reading. It's reading.
Yeah, thank you. But I wanted to give it. I would have given it more had it not been the same melody. If it was not the same fucking melody and it just kind of sounded in the same genre, in the same realm, I would have probably rated it higher just out of the respect of that genre, because that's not really what I listen to. No, but I'll still give it its props. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? Because when it was first playing, I didn't have no idea what my judgment would be, and then when that was mentioned, it automatically hit me. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. So
and then I was confused. Do I knock it? Because normally if it sounds like the same, I'm going to knock it right away. But that's why I did kind of knock it. That's why I got a 2.5 instead of maybe a 3.5. Because it's still not my type of music. So I still would have rated it a bit lower. You know what I mean? But I would have gave it a little something. Yeah, I feel you. I'll give it a 2.5. So you said a 1. I said a 2.5. Let's give it a 2 on our side. And you guys had it at a 1 and a 3? Yeah, so we'll give it a 2.5 on that side. So we'll give it like a 4.5 out of it. It's not a good score, guys. It's not a good score. But here's 2 pointers to take away. One, you can't be doing songs that sound exactly the same. You can't take especially if a song that's relevant now. Do you know what I mean? And then 2 is obviously not everybody's music is for everybody. Your shit's not for the streets, obviously. You know what I mean? This is more of a top 40 mainstream record. Yeah, so same time, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't take too much hate from this, because we're all people that like old school hip hop and we're listening to a fucking NSYNC song. Yeah. All right, so let's get on to the next one. Off the Bench, Devious One official music video. I'm just fucking with you guys. I love you guys. Shout out to Jay Hen. Shout out to Gone to LA. If I didn't give you guys enough plugs there, then fuck you guys. Okay, let's go. I love you guys. Let's get it. All right, yo. Off the Bench, Devious One. Let's go.
Place. He rides. Devious One. Survival, bitches. But we're gonna keep going. Get him. Ain't nobody stopping us. 2020 is fucking
guys are trying to speak.
Fucked up, man. Let's go. My hustle pays the ways and got fat tracks to hatch. I got them J's for days with the snapbacks to match. Even on my off days, I take my days off. That's just a soft praise until it all pays off. Never let your grade plummet. We gon' run it. Practice what you love so much, you get paid from it. Gather round, it's a summit. We gon' run it. Come from different cloths, and you ain't made from it. Be careful what you ask for. Always be tactful. Never run your mouth and act like an asshole. Alone in your castle, blinded by a capsule. Killing time that refuses to die like Castro. Always go hard and watch all the money pile up. Get under the skin like the sounds of dial up. Axe out the comp like a seasoned lumberjack. If I don't fuck with you, it's cause your number whack. Population growing, competition getting harder. Get off the bench and work towards being a starter. You can quickly sacrifice it all and become a martyr. You You don't gotta break your back, just work smarter. Population growing, competition getting harder. Get off the bench and work towards being a starter. You can quickly sacrifice it all and become a martyr. You don't gotta break your back, just work smarter.
Like real shit, bro. I'm trying to bring something.
When I channel the brown hesitate, I've been through some shit. I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
I think it's the same. It's the same guy.
Nothing to replenish me.
Yeah, it's one dude. It's one homie. It's one
He has a
homie.
Canada flag on his shoulder. He's from Canada.
All right, that's on us. We're on deck. Let's get it. That's on you though, because I started last one.
These guys, I get them straight forward. Fuck with this shit. This is the underground. This is hip hop.
This is where we come from.
Right? You like the video?
It could have been better. The video could have been better. Honest opinion. The music, I'm fucking with it.
Yeah. I don't know, yo. What'd you say you gave it? You gave it 4? Yeah, I don't know. Like, here's my thing. I like it. I think it's dope. I like his like the video's decent. Like, here's my thing. Like, you don't have a budget. Like, no offense. Like, I'm not trying to diss at all, but like, this is like a no budget video, right? Like, you're on a rooftop, you're over here, you're in your studio session, whatever, right? It's similar to like what you guys kind of had in a sense. You guys keep it confined one location, which is sometimes nicer. You know what I mean? These guys look like they kind of went a little bit, rooftop here, But
shit like that will kill the tune for you, though.
it's like this for me. It's like his cadence wasn't there for me. Like, I like what he was saying. You know what I mean? His lyrics were nice. I think his cadence wasn't quite there. Like, he sounded like he was like almost like on a Mad Child, but on like a different beat that Mad Child would never rap on in a sense. Like, it wasn't like that old school hip hop, like underground, like with a sample or something. It was like kind of like, I don't know. I don't even know. I think it was the beat selection. To be honest with you, I think it was the beat
For him.
in my opinion.
That's what
that's in my opinion. If he had a slapper beat on that, I think that whole video, whole vibe, everything would have changed because I think he's pretty sick. And so I'll give it a 3.5. 3.5. So you gave it a what?
I gave it a 4.
So let's give it a 3.5. We gave it a 3.5.
I would say, I'd say the 3.5. The video did not really do it justice. Even though the video should always bring extra life to the track. That's what I believe. So that's, you know, what
didn't
I'm saying?
have like what his
video's supposed to give that extra.
Yeah.
When I hear this song in the car and shit, I'm like, okay, I like it, it's alright. Then I hear the video. Then I see the video now, and it's like, okay, I really love this tune. Now, I like what they did. This didn't give me that feeling. So I gave it a 3.5 too. So I gave it a 3.5.
3. It's good. I could tell he can spit. Peace to the dude. It's just, again, the instrumental, the beat and his vocals or his rhyme scheme don't really mesh all too well. I think if it was a different beat, he'd fucking flourish. So that's why I'm giving him the 3. I feel like, I know he's got lyrics, he's got bars, but on a different beat he'd probably shine.
Right.
And he's shining on this beat.
Facts.
Sounds like that Rex FL Studio beat right there. Like,
yeah.
Not even going into the pattern section. That's just using the little things.
To be fair as well, artists, you gotta know which beats. I'm learning it too. I'm learning. So you gotta know which joints you wanna. No, I'm not saying nothing. But is this the joint you wanna put?
This goes back to another thing I was saying too, though. Like before on another podcast, is that people need to have more listening parties. Like, people don't do enough listening parties, and they always just like ask their little camp. Their little fucking camp.
Yeah.
Like, bro, go ask your friend to get 2 people that they know that have a good judgment on music or are in the music industry, whatever. Or ask a friend that asks a friend. Let them then have a unbiased. Your best friend's not in the room. Your manager's not in the room. Like, no one that actually gives, like, that's sitting around your circle, that's in your studio all the time, is in the room.
For example, that's why I fucking give Kanye, even though he's going like a that stuff, I give that guy the most credit. He will not drop
he's
nothing.
He's working
unless he has a listening party.
Hold on.
All beer biased people.
You want to go there right now in this podcast? You want to get into the Kanye thing? No, we can't do that right now.
In the place, remember, with beer biased people in this place, listening to his shit.
But just what you're saying, coming up growing, there's a tune, Dr. Octavius. I didn't even think it's just a tune I threw, and it's like one of my biggest tunes ever. You know what I mean? I never thought nothing of it. It was the last
like a throwaway track, and then you're just like, oh, that's your hit.
So
facts.
Right.
There's a lot of telltale signs of that in the industry. There's a lot of examples of that I can't think of right now off the top of my head. But if we were to Google search that, like songs that artists put out that were like they thought it was gonna be their throwaway, but their camp was telling them no, it's not. It happens all the time, man. You gotta have non-yes men's around you. You gotta, cause hear me out. You might come into your camp and be like, yo, so excited about a track. Like, this is my track. Like, this is my favorite. Yo, listen to this. And you recorded 3 tracks that night. And they're like, yo, bro, like, the second one you showed me, like, that was way better. And you're like, dog, I wrote that one, like, fucking on the bus, like, on the way to fucking work. Like, what do you mean? Like, how's that one better?
That's why these guys know. It's something shit. I will tell them it's shit.
That's good, though. You need that guy.
I'm not going to make these guys go put out nothing and be like, thinking this is... If it's shit... I'll tell them it's shit.
So that's a 6.5 out of 10. Make sure you guys have someone in your camp that's gonna tell you that it's you're shit.
We don't
or that it's shit.
We don't do shit anyway.
Be honest.
Hey, it happens though. Like, bro, in my opinion, you need to have 25, 30 tracks to cut it down to 18 or 17.
You won't lie to your moms. You know what I'm saying?
Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. So those numbers will reflect later if you don't fucking have that camp. So yo, now we got Reaper, Do That. So I think this is just the song, so no video.
Shit, I love this fucking beat, man. We're gonna turn up on this one, alright?
Reaper, Do That by Maloney.
Girl, I like the way you do that, do that. Bounce it, come on, baby, move back. Yeah, I like the way you do that, baby, drop it where my shoes at. Like the way you do that, like the way you do that, Bounce it, come on, baby, move back. Yeah, I like the way you do that, baby, drop it where my shoes at. Like the way you do that, like the way you do that. It's been a long week and I came to let loose. Flirt, smoke, herb, get higher than Grey Goose. Fuck it, do that too. Send a bottle to the booth. Bottles get the poppin', shorties get the flockin', that's the truth. When shorties get the shot and panties droppin', that's the truth. Wasn't plotting on thought and that's the problem with the booze. My game's weighted dice, there ain't no way that I can lose. Good girls turn naughty when they get sippin' the hooge. We can turn it up, you ain't gotta be a hoe. Love it when you drop it like you tryna break the flow. The way you touch your body, you got me screaming for more. There's something in the way you move my body, just can't ignore. I wanna get to know it like the girl next door. Got the kind of real estate I'd love to explore. Whispered in the ear, got it wet like the seashore. Wanna beat the wood in the table, get it down on all fours. Girl, I like the way you do that, Bounce it, come on, baby, move back. Yeah, I like the way you do that, baby, drop it where my shoes at. Like the way you do that, like the way you do that.
Alright.
Come on, baby, move back. Yeah, I like the way
You do that. I don't like the way you move that. I know Banks fucks with this. I know Banks. Yeah. I don't even know. I think it's on you guys. I think you guys are up.
I got a 2 Life Crew vibe off of
I got
it
like a
still.
boot camp Cash Money early days.
No, definitely not boot camp. I got a 2 Life Crew vibe off.
Oh, sorry. I said boot camp?
Yeah.
Master P, what's that?
Something down south.
What's Master P in there? No Limit. That's what I meant. Not boot camp. No Limit. It reminds me of like some early No Limit, early Cash Money shit.
It definitely reminds me of some early shit for sure.
I give it a 4.
Okay. Anything else to say on that? That's a high score for you today.
I know.
That's one of your highest scores. I want to know why you say
I
that.
used to fuck with that old No Limit shit and Cash Money shit. It sounds like some fucking get jiggy, but I got the 9 on me at the same time.
I give it a 3. You know what I'm saying? Reason I give it 3 because I was more how can I explain it? Like, I'm more of a J Dilla, Native Tongues, like the under
Native
like,
tongues, bro.
under the trap.
Not a lot of people know about native tongues.
You know what I'm saying? I'm there. So when I hear this, no, it's like a totally different thing.
Yeah, like if it had a sick video like those guys do,
then maybe it'd be
this
different.
would be insane.
If
And we'd be
it,
looking at
it probably would have been a 4.
we'd be looking at like a
video
4.5.
gives it life.
Yeah,
like if it had that kind of a video.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But the song is like, okay, yeah, but
I hear that now.
I see what a video.
You sold me on it actually.
I see what a
I didn't even really like it actually. I was about to give it a pretty shitty score to be honest, but you kind of sold me on it.
No, it's an honest thing.
Not a shitty score, but I just mean like in terms of what someone would want.
It's not me, but it's not something that's bad.
But you still gave it a good score. That's not a bad bad score.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 3.
Yeah, and you gave it a 4. So like it's a 3.5.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.
So we'll give it a 3.5 from that
No,
side of
just like
things.
the
I'm gonna let
first
you
part,
spark
yeah,
it off.
something
I'll let you
like-
spark it
yeah.
off.
Me, my honest opinion, I'd give it
Girl, I like the way you do that. Do that. Bounce it, come on, baby, move back. Move back. Yeah, I like the way you do that. Do that, baby. Drop it with my
I'd give it a 2.5. Honest opinion.
Yeah. Why? What do you think? What didn't you like about it?
If you're from Toronto, why you trying to sound like you're from down south? You know what I'm saying?
But you don't know if he's from Toronto.
That's a
though.
big one too.
Maybe he's influenced.
Regardless from
You
where
don't know
he's
if he's from Toronto.
What
though.
if he's
Regardless
influenced?
from where he's from
GTA,
Canada.
from Canada.
You don't
Canada
sound- you don't
originally.
But did he really? I don't think he really. Like, I mean, maybe the beat selection and the flow style, but I mean, realistically, his slang and his cadence wasn't really. Like,
I think the
biting.
problem is people are not, especially in hip hop, they're not accepting that there is a different way.
I feel like though, in my opinion though, this guy,
They're not accepting
this
that
guy,
there's a different way.
this sounded like Classified, but like more like.
This?
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
Classified's a rapper.
Hold on.
But like, hold on, Classified, but like on a club vibe. Like if Classified tried to make a club song, that's what it reminds me of. Because hear me out. Why? This is what I say it though. This is why I say it.
You're talking about tone. Are you talking about
I
tone
can
and
hear
cadence?
every single word that he's saying clear as day. Like I bet you if
His
you put the
enunciation?
subtitles on, it'll
It'd
tell
be
you
perfect.
every. It'll be perfect.
Because of the
There's no
enunciation
slang.
and the cadence
It's
and the.
Thank you.
I
This
know
is what I'm trying
exactly
to
what
get
you're
at.
saying. That
It sounds like
that-
corn. I don't want to
hear
say
it.
corny, but I want to sound like it sounds like super no swag to
Generic.
Generic. Thank you. More generic. It sounds like Walmart. A Walmart rap.
Listen, it's
In
the
my
balance.
opinion.
It's the balance,
The balance.
that I'm giving it the 4 because the bounce reminds me of something.
I like the bounce though, and
Reminiscent.
this is why I'm
That's-
actually gonna still give it a bit of a higher score because I'm sitting here going like this the whole time, and it reminded me of something like I would have made back in the day. Like that's what it reminded me
Reminds
of.
me like Juvenile, like hard.
Kind of Juvenile, yeah,
Sorry,
kind of.
that's
Not
way
with the
too- I'm
swag
not
though,
giving
no
him
swag
hard.
though,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
cadence or
but
swag.
the
Like
bounce,
like he
that's
tried to
why
do, like he tried, like what he was saying. Like the reason why he was knocking it was because it's why you trying to sound like you're from there when you're not. But it's like I'm kind of thinking the same thing, but like also not only that, it's like you tried it, but like you sound super corny on that swag. You
Fair,
tried to do a
fair.
Juvenile song,
If he
but you
was-
sound like Classified to me.
Fair.
If
I
he
guess.
was smart, he
Fair.
should have did a video. For,
Can I change mine?
You had
No,
to do
I can't change
it. This, if you're gonna release this,
I
track,
agree
you should be
1,000%.
This track way out of it.
No, I agree 1,000% with what he just said because I would have probably given this a fucking 4.5.
Yeah, he
had it had a
did a
native
video for
tongue style music
Yeah,
video.
he should have had
I
a
would have been
video
like,
for
he would have sold me on the music.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need that. So you see what I'm saying? Like what you guys are
Video
doing,
needs that
but like
kick.
hear me out though. Like what you guys are doing right now is the opposite. You guys don't need that, and that's why you have the mask. That's why you're doing this kind of thing. Because I don't need you guys to buy into the extra shit. This guy needs you to buy into the video. He needs you to buy in the extra shit. Just like I said this the other day about Kanye. Is Kanye needs the fucking song and dance. He needs the drama. He needs the listening
like a
parties.
fucking strip club, girls, like a fucking.
He needs a
bunch
lot.
of girls.
He needs a lot. Like there's like
He needs a grant.
Any director got.
He needs a factor grant behind
Any
it.
director got this video in his email. We'd go ham.
He'd
Be
say,
like,
"What's
oh my
your
god,
budget?
what the fuck is your budget, bro?
What's your budget?
What is your
That's
budget,
a
bro?
fact. That's anybody though.
Because
What is your
they need
budget?
the fancy cars, they need
You
the
need
girls,
it.
they need
You need the song and
condo,
dance.
You need the
song
the
and
look.
dance.
So you give it what? What did you give it?
2.5.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 too. I stand by my boy right here. That's a 2.5.
Damn.
I mean, you guys only
was
gave
the
it a
highest
3.5.
That was hard today. I was giving them
I gave it a 3.
Yeah, and you gave it a 4.
4, so
3.5. Break it down the middle.
Alright.
So what's that?
Keep doing
4,
this
6?
thing though, because you know what I'm saying.
7 out of 10 is not bad, bro. Like, see, this is what I always get at with people too on here. Is like a 7 out of 10. That ain't bad for 4 motherfuckers that never heard your shit before, and it could be biased as far or unbiased or whatever. And you guys could just sit here and be like dicks and be like, yeah, that ain't on some street shit. So yo, fuck that guy. But you guys looked at it.
Music is music.
Exactly, but most people that come on the show are the same way, right? And that's what people are finding out by watching the show is that we're giving real life reviews, we're giving honest opinions, we're not doing no bias shit. You guys gave yours, we gave ours. Like it's not like whatever. He could have had a
And that's
completely
what makes us different because we don't really, if it's music,
It's like
it's
I
music.
tell my son, yo, like,
super
yo, you don't have to be a
individualized.
superstar.
Like,
You don't have to be a superstar. Just make the man them know you're on the court.
That's what's up.
That's it.
So that's what's up, yo. I appreciate you guys being on the show, man. Shout out to Super Vendors. So we had the Mars. What's our rating overall on the Mars?
Okay,
Oh shit! That's you. He just took the last cookie. Just so you guys, hold on. Before we get into this,
Now we know who's the greedy one in the book.
the king. That's why they call him the king. You see why they call him the king now? He took the last fucking
He
cookie.
was like, yo, I'm taking the last cookie. I'll go.
Nobody.
I'll go. Bro, go shit.
King. That's why they call him the
The
king.
last slice of pizza, the last chicken wing.
That's an etiquette thing. That's an etiquette thing.
Just did that on camera in front of a
I'm
million
taking
people.
the last.
That's
A
it.
million people go see
I
that.
don't care.
Look, he don't care.
He don't give a
Look, he's
shit.
gonna eat it too.
So what do we think about the cookies? Cookies. What do you had? A cookie?
Now they know who the greedy
Five. You got a 5 ounce. What did you have?
Look at the garbage.
The cookies are out. You already gave it a 5 ounce, and I gave it a 5 ounce. That's a 15 ounce.
Fucking bomb.
And he stole the last one. That's a 20 ounce.
They know who the
Okay,
greedy one is.
on to these. I actually, that was so far my favorite wrap snack I've tasted, which is the little
Berry,
boozy
this
one.
is the shit.
Louisiana. Make sure you guys cop
Best
that from
chips
Super
I've ever
Vendors.
had, and
What
that's
did you think
saying
about? Did you have one?
No, I didn't. but
Okay,
they
yo,
look
yo,
good.
grab one right
They
now.
look good. No,
You
I'm
got
good. I'm good on
one
the chips.
chip?
They look good. They look.
All right, he
very
doesn't
good.
fuck with spicy. You guys heard it here first.
Yeah,
So yo,
that's the problem.
what else do we have? The blue drink. Yo, straight the fuck up. If you first of all, if you're gonna grab the Blue Monk dry gin, grab some blue drink. What is it called? No, old time blue pop soda from Super Vendors. Make sure you guys cop that.
The blue freezy, you know.
Blue Monk,
orange.
blue, and then you guys. What drink did you guys have? Oh, did you guys?
We didn't even try the banana.
Oh, okay, we gotta
Yo,
crack that.
I want
What's
purple. I want, cause what the fuck flavor is that?
What the fuck? I want purple pop.
Purple, yeah.
Yeah,
what the
yo,
fuck flavor is purple?
Super Vendors in the next
Grape,
pack. I want to see
grape,
some purple pop.
No?
Hey, that might be in my mystery box, and make sure you
Okay,
guys
so did this taste
paying
like blueberry?
attention. Next episode, we're unloading that.
No, blue freezy.
Yeah, like a blue.
Okay then, so that's blue. So what's purple taste like?
Supposed to be great.
All right, so we're gonna get. I'll let you guys sip that and then take it in.
Like
But as they're taking it in, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shout out one more time, yo. Canadian vodka, yo, make sure you guys, please, if you guys support the channel and you guys are in the liquor store, the Canadian vodka is actually a really good price. Grab an extra bottle. Grab whatever liquor you want, but grab an extra bottle of this for the shorties, or grab this, whatever it is, you're a shorty, grab an extra bottle.
Yeah, Canadian
right,
vodka.
turn up.
Bomb.
Canadian vodka, all right?
Bomb,
but
bomb.
real
Saying,
shit, if
my
you want to
picks,
turn up,
Medusa,
and you got some money,
And what's
get
that? The
this.
Blue Monk.
Thank you.
Oh,
Get the
the
Blue
Blue
Monk.
Blue Monk.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you're watching the podcast and you have bread,
Yeah.
okay, and you have bread, not everybody. Shout out to everybody. If you don't have bread, it's all good. I don't have bread. I wouldn't have bought this if the sponsor wasn't here. I don't drink. It's all good, yo. If you don't have bread, you don't have bread. But yo, if you have bread, yo, get the Blue Pop from Super Vendors. Get that shit shipped to your front door.
let me
Go
get
to
a
the
little-
fucking liquor store and get the Blue Monk. Mix that shit and tell me you don't fuck with that. Give it to the girls too. I'm telling you, that's a wrap. Anyways, that being said, Medusa vodka, absolutely fire. What did you guys think of the? So hold on, quickly. Last things before we sign off here, quick, because we gotta wrap it up here. What do we got here? So what would you say?
Okay,
What falls in line? Yeah.
Blue Monk, Medusa. This is me. Blue Monk, Medusa, the white rum, Canadian. Then last but not least,
I have the exact same.
bless.
I have the exact same review.
It's like that. Raw.
What do you got?
Niggas right
What do you
back,
got?
So what do you say?
What do you got? Tell me. Speak to us,
bro.
I seriously have the
Listen
same.
to me. Listen to me. You guys are probably the same sign or something. I don't know. But
Scorpio.
Aries. My
Okay.
son's
okay,
Okay.
you guys
Okay,
are
all right.
close enough. I think the Canadian vodka was number one to me. Because it was so fucking smooth.
It was really good. I
Like,
agree, though. It's
I'm a
good.
vodka guy.
I agree,
still.
it's
the one
good.
that had the kick though.
No,
But
no,
it was
no,
the
no,
That was
no,
when he
no,
had the
no.
Louisiana in his mouth.
I don't think that made a difference.
I gave him a second sip
I'm a vodka
after.
guy. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
okay,
another one. Then the Medusa. Then this Blue Monk. Then that one. This one.
Oh, I thought that was the worst.
No, I said it was the worst.
That one.
Oh, it's the worst for me too.
That one was good.
That's a
Yeah,
white
okay,
rum.
I'm wrong. This one
This is
didn't
dark
taste that
rum.
good.
That's the
That's
last.
the last
yeah,
one.
yeah,
then,
okay, that
yeah.
one.
That's the last
Yeah,
one.
this one, then that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, that's a wrap.
Right,
So that's
right,
what's up. A little bit of different opinion there on the second one, but me and him had a similar opinion. So, like straight up, if you're a drinker and you want to party, I'm telling you, you get that Blue Monk, you get that Blue Pop, it's a wrap. But the Canadian vodka,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with it. Like that's what
That shit's
that's pretty much what
smooth,
I'm
yo.
realizing from this. Is you can't go wrong with the Canadian
Yo,
vodka.
that
So.
shit is smoothish. I was expecting something fucking good though. But it was fucking smooth.
But yeah, so shout out to all the sponsors, Super Vendors, shout out to Canadian Vodka, Medusa Vodka, Risto White Rum and Dark Rum, and we got Blue Monk. You already know what it is. Big ups to the High Heat Records and the boys in the building. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys check out High Heat Records, and as soon as you get to the High Heat Records, you're gonna see the umbrella. You're gonna see the umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you guys, though. Real shit. You already know. Yeah. Yo, this is the first time we met, but you know we'll build from here.
Before the fire start, really.
It's all good. I'm happy to be here, and this is what the whole point of the Connected Up podcast is about. Is taking. It doesn't matter if you have clout. I'm not looking for the guys with clout. I'm not clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm doing this for. I want the artists that in the city that are making making noise in the underground, but artists and noise that are making quality ass music. That's what I'm looking for to bring on the podcast. We're gonna have a bunch of shows coming up soon too. We have a show coming up that's called Bar Theory. So we're gonna what we're gonna do is once you guys release some music and stuff like that, get a little bit of things going, like some music videos up, maybe do a few shows, like maybe in like a few months from now, whatever it is. We're going to bring you guys back onto the Bar Theory show. And what we're going to do on that one, we're going to break down some of your guys' bars on the show. So you guys are going to let the audience know a little bit about how you came up with that bar, why you wrote that, the way that you guys came up with the schematics of the bar, if you will. You know what I mean? And then at the end of that, we do kind of like a 5 Fingers of Death thing, similar to like the Sway. So you guys can come on here and do a little freestyling. You guys, come on. Since the 90s, we've known it's not a freestyle on the fucking shows, guys. Come on, right? But we're going to do that type of style thing where you guys can come on rock over some beats. And we'll be blessed to have you guys back. And hopefully you guys are killing it by then. And yo, my dog Jason Banks, you know what I'm saying? High Heat Records, the fucking general. You already know, man. Mad respect, my brother, for coming through. Connected Up podcast. Shout out to all you guys. If you guys are paying attention, let me know what your favorite song was. Let me know what your snack you want to try. And also, let me know if you guys have tried out some of these amazing liquors here from the sponsors. I want to know which ones you tried, which one you guys want to get. Shout out to Canadian Vodka. Shout out to Super Vendors.
#1 right there.
Shout out Super Vendors.
Connected Up podcast.
If they don't have Snickers, get Snickers.
Oh, that shit lovely.
Peace out. We love y'all.
Peace.